Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing on this fabulous Tuesday morning? Unfortunately, I had to keep on saying this uh, because of the way in which YouTube works when I have to re-upload these. All the music gets deleted, unfortunately, at the beginning and at the end because of copyright issues, which is a bugger.
So if you don't want anything recorded, say it in the music
Thanks
section.
for the gift.
Pretty much. I mean, we say what we fucking want anyway, but you know.
Well, there is that.
Yeah,
the
we
gift.
say what we want anyway. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. Our money gun, thank you, just JK. But that means we have no evidence of our shopping plans. Very, very true, Naomi. This is very, very true. I know.
Wait, there was a shopping plan?
There was a shopping plan? What do you mean, Naomi? What do you mean? Where am I going? Round the fucking twist. So there has been keep the awareness day out secret. That's interesting. E also hasn't done a cameo since the 18th. Yeah, morning,
Thanks
Liz.
for the gift.
Thank you for sharing, Parks. Thank you for the roses, just JK. Evil thoughts during the music. Got it. What have I missed? Flo, sorry. There was a lot. Last night was an interesting time. Morning, Donna. Good morning.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for that, Liz. Last night was an interesting time. Talia Dean did a lot of sticking up for Elphaba. I was asleep during a lot of it. I woke up to Violet's live. Good morning, Beatrix. I was in Pearl's box. Oh, okay.
Thanks for the gift.
So yeah, Pearl did a box. You was in the live kicking off, yeah, Danny. So Violet did a live, and I caught the end of that, so I missed all of what Pearl did, and I've caught up slightly a little bit. Normally when E goes offline for a few days, they move rooms to another postcode. Oh my god, they are in Pearl's box right now. Oh, Pearl's live now. Oh, okay. Why does everyone decide to go live now? I'd never seen Pearl before. I left when she was demanding harm. Oh, okay, Laura. Okay. Okay. So, who? I don't do cam 2 in. I can't do cam 2 in because it's too there's too much going on at the same time. So who's live in Pearls right now?
I think they said Wicked's Evil Nightmares.
As in Wicked's Evil Nightmares in. Okay, that's fair. Okay. They're probably just recapping yesterday, which is what we're doing now anyway. So it's you know, they're probably just catching Pearl up on
Thanks for the gift.
all the shenanigans. Anyway, thank you for the galaxy, just JK. So there's a few bits here and there.
Oh my god. You just got a galaxy?
I did. Thank you, just JK. I still think Tyler is only defending E for the money. Probably. Everyone shouts all the time. Yeah, Piketty Witch, yeah, they do. Talia's live was nuts. Yeah, thank you for the Heart Me Fox. I think there's, as in EWN, I mean, okay, I mean, they can do what they want.
Thanks for the gift.
So, Dean,
Thanks for following.
as in Common Sense Talk, put out a video this morning. Thank you for following Phantasmic Becky. Anyone defending this person for money have no morals. Yeah, Flo. So Dean, Common Sense Talk, put out a video this morning that I think is interesting. Thank you for the club cheers, Liz.
Good morning.
That I think is interesting. And I was watching this one just before coming live. So this is hot off the presses.
Good morning.
as people would
no
say.
Video for the morning video.
Pause. Thank you. Technology doesn't love me.
Just like me.
Rude. You went to bed fuming last night, then woke prepared for a fight. The enablers are scrambling to protect. Yeah, Pearl is saying don't trust Violet. I mean, listen. At the end of the day, Alpha is a predator. So whatever beefs is going on between different people, people should be ignoring all of that and sticking to the facts that Alpha is a predator and that Talia Dean is currently protecting that predator. That is what people should be sticking to. That is what should be happening. Rickster isn't on board with Talia reading between the lines, but she just kept screaming him down. Yeah, because Talia wants to protect it. It's not about who to protect or not, though. Sole focus is it. Yes, I was in Violet's live last night. I was welcomed and allowed to have my say without judgment. Yes, Stace, yeah, you will. I think Talia is basing it off just the picture, not E being overly descriptive too. Yeah, Tanya, yeah.
So Ryan has been vacant for the past 2 or so days, and this is the usual behaviour of Orion. Usually there's an event, and I would say definitely the event is actually everyone holding him accountable for his actions, whether they be 10 years in the past, 5 years in the past. People are starting to hold him accountable, right? Listen, do I think the police are going to do anything? No, none whatsoever. Knowing what I've been through by police interviews, they're not bothered about anything that goes on TikTok, which you'll be able to see from the behaviour of some of the absolute degenerates over TikTok. You know the police ain't bothered about it. They're not bothered about it.
You saw this morning too, Liz.
Media, listen, they're not bothered about it unless you mention a certain people. Then you'll get locked in prison. But yeah, I don't believe the police are going to do anything in this situation, right? However, he has been vacant for a couple of days. Again, it's all part of Orion's cycle of life.
Because here's the thing here. There's a difference between, and this is what Alphaba and the enablers don't realise. There's police justice and then there's public justice.
So we've had an event where he's been held accountable and there isn't anything he can come back from due to now we've looked at his autism diagnosis that said he had no developmental problems. He was the age he was when he said he is, but is...
As I say, like, okay, I mean, let that happen. I mean, they're just trying to score. This is the reason why we should stick to what's important here. Good morning, Shazzy. We should stick to what's important. Good morning, Chris. We should stick to what's important. E, being the predator they are, and Talia defending that.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the heart, Miss Shazzy. That's what's important here. Whatever beast, what's going on.
His little excuses that he mentally wasn't that age, not knowing what's in his fucking autism report, because I believe it's just printed out generic document from ChatGPT. He didn't know anything that was in the report.
Yeah, Danny.
He was reading it to everyone.
We'll get to that, don't worry.
He was surprised himself. He was like, oh, interested in trains and travel?
No, Chris. Talia is educated. Talia knows.
And it's funny how Wicked wasn't in there. Literally, he's obsessed with Wicked, but trains and travel were in there. He was discovering it as it was being read out. So I think it's a completely forged document. So he hasn't really got anything he could come back from. So now what do we have? A 2-day respite, 3-day respite with a few posts here and there. It is typical of the cycle. He's going to come back, all innocent, all apologetic.
Yeah, pumpkins.
All innocent. Oh, I'm ugly. Oh.
Yes, Chris. So when all this kicked off before, there's video evidence out there that Talia literally had this exact same conversation and tried to defend E back then. So this has happened before. Just looked at that poll. They've got some strong E supporters in it. Yeah, if I was Rickster, I would be asking her some questions. I never seen Talia, Zach, or Luke before. Scam with Dan. I didn't know any of their backgrounds. Can't get distracted on matters that's happening on E, unfortunately. Yeah, Joyce. E goes silent, hoping it will be forgotten about. Yes, Sarah, they do.
Really coy and really shy and all this bullshit. He's going to come back like that. And the cycle begins.
Yes, there's a difference between being a predator and being a PDF. There's a difference, and Alphabet is a predator, and there are also, like, yeah, there is a difference. Good morning, Anne-Marie. There is a difference.
Fucking again. And people will forget, and then it goes around, and it goes around, and it goes around. That's all it is. And we have to ride the cycle and hopefully get more people to understand what the situation is. Not
Alphabet will be back. They'll be back on the app because they're desperate to get back on the app. And I believe that Talia is trying to get Alphabet back on the app. And you're stating that is so important for the earnest community you're dealing with. Yeah, there is a difference between being a PDF and being a predator. In my opinion, and people aren't going to like this one, good morning, Farrell Cheryl. Alphabet isn't a PDF because Alphabet isn't doing physical sexual acts to children. But Alphabet is a predator because Alphabet has spoken sexually to children in a predatory way in messages, and also is still doing predatory things in present day. I did a video on that where they are talking sexually, not putting 18 plus on. That's predatory behavior. That is predatory behavior. And then what Alphabet did recently with Miss Faye and with others, that is also predatory to adults, not just children. That's predatory to an audience because that is preying on people using unaliving as a way of manipulation. It doesn't just have to be towards children. It can be towards adults and communities. And that is the issue here. That is predatory. So there's a difference between being a predator and being a PDF. Yep, and they prey on the vulnerable and the overly sensitive / easily triggered. Yes, they do, yeah. Nonsense and Predator have been watered down on this app and threw about too easily. Yeah, Shazzy, it has, yeah. A pred is what you said. A PDF is when they are convicted. I mean, yes, yeah. Mate, they arguing in Pearl Stream again. It's too early for this guys go. Yeah, I know.
What was that, 5 minutes before the infighting began?
Yeah, I know. They've manipulated thousands for donations. Gone up it has gone to what he said it would. Yes, they have. They've manipulated money, and that's financial. And here's the word. So the word grooming, I'm just going to say the word grooming has been used, and yes, it is used in the right context here, because grooming isn't just sexual. Grooming isn't just sexual. There is financial grooming, there is emotional grooming, like in the hello Emily. There is emotional grooming, which is where the S-baiting comes in. There is financial grooming,
Thanks for the gift.
which is we went through that yesterday when that lovely southern woman came on and turned around and said what Alphaba did to that autistic child. And Alphaba saying, oh, I'm going to donate things to charity, and also the fidget toys with the autism thing. Alphaba has used and uses the trans community for financial grooming, uses the autistic community for financial grooming. So, yes, Alphaba has groomed young, vulnerable people. And again, it doesn't have to be sexual. It can be financial and emotional. There is a difference. So yes, Alphabet is predatory. I forgot about the fidget toys. That's a good few years back. Yeah, it is, yeah. Morning, Michelle, and good morning, Hail Mary. Even if he's not aware that what they're doing is grooming or predator. No, they're aware. I know where you're coming from, Pumpkins, but yes, they are very much fully aware. And the fact that Alphabet, and you know they're aware because now they're using the term grooming when it comes to Jordan. So they are aware, and they have been aware because they do use words such as SA when it comes to other men, and they have been using those terms for many, many years. So they are aware. They just don't like it when those words are used against them. So they are aware of those words, and they do know what those words mean. I think it was Maria's ex claim to physically assault E around Christmas. Janet, I'm not sure about that. Can guarantee E's floating around on a secret account somewhere, keeping an eye on what's being said. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. The toys are child grooming. The toys, yeah. Didn't he say they were going to donate Scan with Dan money to the sensory to place? Yes, and that was, yes, they did. They did say that, and then it was found out that that wasn't a charity. So yes, they did. He made $1,000 the other night. The other night, every time he cried, he was being sent big gifts, and that is a form of emotional.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following, Nikki. That is a form of emotional. What's the word I'm looking for?
Grooming, blackmail.
Blackmail, emotional blackmail. Blackmail's the word I was looking for. Emotional blackmail and manipulation. Yeah, emotional blackmail and manipulation, because Alpha was using crying and emotions because they're being called out. They're being called out. It's like when a child cries. It's it's emotional financial gain. Yes, Kerry. So, obtaining money by deception. It's like when a child sits there. When a child's called out, what does a child do? Cries. It cries when it doesn't get its own way. Alpha was just the adult version of that. Well, no, because Alpha was not a child. They're an adult. It's a form of manipulation, yeah. It's fake tears, yeah, because Alpha was not actually crying. They had a full face on, and it didn't get ruined or streaked, not a single tear. Yeah, the woman in the box needed a reality check. She defended them. Yeah. Still Crystal when he's caught out there. Yeah. He's got away with it for so long. He thinks it will always work. Yes, they do, yeah. And you defend. Yeah, they're going to defend. The problem is that they're wrong, because they're all wrong ones as well. But they will defend E because E is the cash cow when they've run out of content.
Understand what the situation is and what a vile human being that he is. I've also sort of seen sort of commentary in the videos that he set up a GoFundMe for 2,500 for a new start. But the thing is with Orion, what a new start from what? I thought you were in placed hiding from.
That's another thing. So I can't neither confirm. We'll 100% watch everything. Oh yeah, Michelle, they will, because that's how Alphabet learns things.
He gets his rocks off.
Yeah. So.
Oh my God, they're talking about me.
He is running out of manipulation tactics. They are. Good morning, Natalie. So I can neither confirm nor deny whether this is true or not about the new GoFundMe. I haven't seen it. So did Alphabet come back on TikTok last night? Not that I'm aware of, but people are defending them. I checked it this morning, Josh, and couldn't find anything. No, I couldn't find anything either. So I couldn't find anything about this GoFundMe. But if it's true, I like Alphabet wanting a new start. Really? It was an old one when he. Yeah, and I think that may be true about it being an old one. If it's an old one, then I think that may be true, because the thing is that a lot of old stuff. Yeah, I know Dean gives facts, but I think it may be an old one because all the old stuff is being resurfaced again. because, you know, I haven't watched since he got the £1,000 it triggered you. Oh, I get that, Liz. So I don't think, I don't think he has created a new GoFundMe, because that would be really dumb. I mean, he is dumb, but I don't think he's that dumb to create a new GoFundMe. But if he did, he wouldn't, it's not going to work this time, I don't think.
From someone that was SA'd you and they're after you.
Because he's trying to claim, like Dean Toman had said, about them being in witness protection. Not witness protection.
If they were in witness protection, they wouldn't even be fucking around.
No, they wouldn't. They're in hiding.
So, wouldn't you have to say, so why are you setting up a GoFundMe for a new start if you can move so willingly? Again, another fucking lie. But you want 2,500 for you and your mother to move out, right? So you move out. Where
I get
do you
that,
think
Chris.
it's going to be a fresh start? It's not the area you live in. It's not the people in the area you live in. It's your life that you live online. You broadcast it, we can comment on it by your words and your words only. So why do you think...
Yeah, like when you can comment on Savannah. If you can comment on Savannah's shit, Alphabet, we can comment on yours. They saw the cash made their entire world. Yes, they did, yeah. Which, by the way, med check, everybody. I'm about to take my medication, so med check.
Hydrate and medicate, people.
Yep. You've already taken yours, Ghost Girl, yeah. Stormy has been through witness protection. She knows if he wouldn't be allowed to do what he does. Yeah, Shazzy, yeah. Alcohol also isn't a med. No, it isn't, no. Will do once washed and dressed. Okay, Pentic. Good morning, by the way. You've already taken... Pentic, yes. Thank you for that, me Pentic. Thank you for following Pumpkins. PB Pumpkins. Honestly, this is for the first... Yeah. With my meds. Morning, Pentic. No, yeah.
Your life is going to change. Your behaviour doesn't change wherever you go. You still do the fucking despicable shit online, and your past will always catch up with you.
And this is a very valid point. Do we think he can come back from this? I personally don't. No, Shazzy, I don't think so. I mean, he's tried to come back from this multiple times. This is a very valid point, though. He tries to move, to get out of situations. This is going to carry throughout their entire life. So there's too many of us who won't make it easy for them. Yeah, Shazzy. He can try and move, sure, but the whole let's move and make a fresh start thing isn't going to work. Thank you for the help, me, Jenna. Thank you for the Go Popular, Fiona. He'll make a new narrative to distract from the fact. Yeah, Chris, yeah. But it's not going to work.
Thanks for the gift.
It's not going to work. The lying about autism, the fake diagnosis, which we're going to get onto with Talia. Like, literally, all of it's a lie. I'm sorry he triggers so many people about SA and graping. They'll still get cancelled, Casey, yeah. For as long as he keeps living online all the time, moving on, it's impossible. Yes, Sam, yeah. Doesn't remove the last mistakes. Yes, moving and making a fresh start doesn't remove the last mistakes. No, it doesn't.
The thing you have to sacrifice for you doing what you do for a little bit of gifts and a little bit of coin is your life. And everyone that does it on this fucking app, your life and the digital footprint is your cost for your actions and what you do on this app. So It doesn't matter whether you're here, Timbuk fucking 2, or fucking the deepest part.
Exactly, Pumpkins, yes. If they came offline and stopped publicising their whereabouts. Yes, Pumpkins. Although Alphaba has a rebuttal to that. People record me, people take pictures. Yes, because you're a wrong un. They're what, 23, 22, yeah, their entire life is ruined. It's just sad, yeah. They're a pred, a liar, and a thief. Money by deception is a huge criminal offence, and they've had 350k. Well, more by now, yeah. Loved it. Yeah, Dean is amazing. You'll be back in a minute. Okay, Stace. And that's the consequences of their actions. Yes, Pumpkins, it is.
Amazon rainforest. If you've got a fucking phone on you, it will be the same situation because it's not the people around you. You want it to be in London, you're in London. Now you want to fucking move. No, you just want to get out of that hovel because you lied about a situation, got put in a fucking dump, and now you want to move to a bigger, better place. How are you going to afford the upkeep of that bigger, better place? Oh, everyone else has got to pay it for you, haven't they? Right, I get ya. So it doesn't matter where the fuck you live, you will always be the same situation because you don't change. Therefore, people still hold you accountable for your actions, what you say and what you do, and your past is your past, and you lived it online and recorded it for everyone to see and keep hold of for the rest of their life. And unfortunately, yes, there's some things in people's lives that can be excused. The stuff you've done, Orion, does not get excused or ignored or buried.
Unless it's Talia. Talia excuses it. Thank you for your awesome time, Mary. It's the fact that they say they can't find a job. They could. They're able-bodied and could be saying, yeah, Pumpkins, yeah, they could. Talia said she's seen
Thanks for the
Eve's
gift.
paperwork. Can she not see it's a printed out document? Well, yeah, from the library list. Yeah, I know.
Because it's concern of actions for your whole life, future, present, past.
Thank you, Hail Mary.
So the things you do and the things you said are not excusable and are not one-off. They're repetitive behaviour. You do it over and over and over again, which means you haven't learned, which means it's embedded in you as a person, which means you're dangerous. So you can raise a GoFundMe to move and have a fresh start, but do you think that really is going to change your life? Because it isn't.
Right, so that was Dean's video this morning, and it was a good video. I was shocked at Talia's behaviour yesterday. Hail Mary, I wasn't. Honestly, I'm not shocked at Talia, to be honest. I'm not. Honestly, I am not shocked at all. Nothing shocks me. Nothing shocks me anymore. Nothing shocks me. Whatsoever. Nothing shocks me. That was called out in Talia's, that if autism was diagnosed after a 1-hour assessment, it's not processed. Talia was just showing a true colours. Yeah, Talia was completely brainwashed and manipulated. Yeah, I would. It depends, Bentic, because I believe, honestly, thank you for the heart me, Kath, and good morning. I believe that, I know, Rachel, I know. I believe that Talia is talking to E behind the scenes and E's using the S-baiting as a weapon. I mean, I've only seen Pearl a few times, so... Have you seen how entire TikTok is talking about E? E can't recover from it this time. Anon, I'm going to call you Anon, sorry. No, I don't think E will be able to, no. Whatever E has on Talia, it's huge. I don't think E has anything on Talia. Talia knows what she's doing and saying. Oh, Talia's aware of what she's doing and saying. I just think E, behind the scenes, is using S-baiting. Morning, Smooth Criminal. Thank you for the Go Popular. I'm so late to this. What have I missed this morning? Alana, sorry. I think that... no, we were just going through Dean's video from this morning. This isn't the last we've heard. We've seen of it. Oh, no, Hans, no. E will be back. Talia refuses to research FASD because she is a Zen mum. Thinks she knows better than the doctors. Oh yeah, Pumpkins, I know. So,
arguments so she gets viewed.
So I need to go to the actual creator of this, because I think this person has all of this.
It's not
so
good.
This was Pearl's live stream from yesterday. Who is this? I can't. Dealing fair. No, that's. I can't see what that. Miss Black. Miss Black. Somebody who does. She comes up on my FYP a bit. She screen records like different. Oh, Miss Black. Fuck me. It's right there in big fucking. Anyway, it's there in huge fucking letters. Miss Black.
It's not good, and I wouldn't be happy with it.
So, I never seen Pearl's live, but seen Talia's hysterical nonsense. Yeah. So yeah, Miss Black is a screen recorder who puts up FYP stuff. She comes up on my FYP a bit. I don't understand why Talia defends E so much. Because I believe that E behind the scenes is S-baiting and going, everyone just wants me to unalive. No, we don't, E. We want you off the apps. There's a difference. Angie has a big platform. She will convince everyone to leave E alone. No, I mean, yes, Angie does have a big platform. But that's not going to happen over here. I don't know. I don't know much about Talia and Rick, but that live last night was fucked. Yeah, I want he finally held accountable. Yeah, that's all we want is he to be held accountable. But that's never going to happen. He will never be held accountable for the lying and manipulation. But this was part 1 of Pearl's live discussing Elphaba. You can't stand Talia. Rick doesn't like E. Many people don't like E. You want E in prison. I mean, at this point, I want E in prison, but never. Yeah, that's never going to happen because police aren't doing fuck all. So let's see what all these police reports. Good morning, Willow. Good morning. You don't like Pearl. No, I get that, Curry. I get that. But this was Pearl's live yesterday. In all fairness, I haven't seen everything because listen, I can only deal with this for so long. And, you know, protecting the inner peace is more important. It should be sectioned. No. At the bare minimum. They're dangerous. No, they should be locked in prison. Sectioning, because that would mean that, you know, he would actually get...
Thanks for the gift.
He would be diagnosed... I mean, he might be diagnosed with FASD at that point. Was Pearl defending E? Sylvia, no, not from what I could see. From the little bits that I could see. I don't think sectioning is fair to the people in the hospitals. Yeah, that's what I think. I think he needs to be locked away in a prison. And so that all devices can be taken away. He needs adding to a register so he can't get near kids again. Yeah, thank you for that hand heart, Kerry. There is a young lad, officially Paul, who has posted yesterday about Talia's agency and her bullying. Oh my God, Buster. I know, what's her name? Plug. Also posted because, the agency's being investigated. So, you know, Talia, you want to defend a pred? Well, this is just going to draw more people to the attention of your agency, or rather Rickster's agency. So maybe that's the reason why Rickster doesn't want Talia anywhere near this shit. Oh yeah, Talia's agency is being investigated. If you go and look on Plug, I think her name is Plug. She went and looked on the government website. He told Mama Kaz, if you cry and say sorry, that you get away with things. Yep. And it's not going to work this time. Tears don't wash. I'm sorry, but tears don't wash with somebody like me. Nope. Being a predator doesn't work. And crying about it doesn't work. It may work with somebody like Talia. S-baiting may work with somebody like Talia, but it doesn't work with me. And there's never any tears, yeah. Can we stop saying he needs sectioning? He is not mentally ill. No, he's not mentally ill. Yeah, Plug is awesome. She does legal issues. Yeah. She talks about like the legal side of things. He's still talking to minors in their lives. Nothing has changed. Right, Hail Mary. Yeah, and I proved that. I've never followed any of these people, but I've made damn sure I blocked them all. Yeah, Lady Loki, yeah. So yeah, this is Pearl's live stream from yesterday.
Yeah. But it wasn't. But everyone's calling her a predator and and all of that. But I don't.
Because he is a predator. Look up the definition of a predator. And like we had this discussion, Talia. There's a difference between being a PDF and a predator. Elphaba fits the definition of a predator. And if Elphaba wants to come and send the police to my door, the policeman that came to my door a few years ago, he was hot, so go for it. But also, I will turn around and say to them, here's the evidence. Talking to minors, manipulating minors. Here's all the evidence, right? Of them taking money from minors, using emotional manipulation, and here's the definition of a predator. Case closed. They are a predator by the legal definition. So they are a predator, and Elphaba has no legal standing. We can call them a predator. Welcome back, Stacey. We can call them a predator because that is exactly what they are. Cry about it in your cereals, Talia. This pisses me off because what Talia's about to do annoys me. Thank you for the heart, me Jojo. A predator is someone who preys. They do just that. Yeah, exactly. It's not necessarily even sexual, yeah, it can be emotional, money, etc. Yeah, exactly, yeah. She could just say pray it away. Well, yeah. By the way, yeah.
I think it's not that way. It's just stupidity and being inappropriate, saying silly things.
I'm not gonna.
By the way, if you're new to my page, yes, I cut in a lot because I have a lot of opinions. If it's just silly, if it's your kid, which we're going to get into this, by the way. If it was your kid, Talia, which, by the way, oh yeah, you monitor all your kids' devices. So when your kid's at school, are you monitoring it then? Right, okay. Miss me with this bullshit defending a predator, right? When it's your child, if it was your kid, okay, yeah, exactly, Pumpkin, yeah, I trust me, yeah, I know, yeah, Liz, if it was your kid, fucking
call it a pred, but
I'll call them a pred.
Listen, I don't think she's a full shilling, and I've got to say this.
No, I do. Elphaba is fully aware. Elphaba's fully aware. You're.
But at 17.
Yeah, Karen.
I don't know. Honestly.
Don't.
For me,
Until you meet her, you don't get it.
Luke
But
said
when
she
Luke
was
met
like
her,
a child.
yeah,
In real life, she's like a child.
yeah. And so if she's like a child now and she's 22, imagine what.
No. No. Elphaba is not like a child. You fucking liars. There's no developmental delays. Oh, and by the way, Talia, so you're trying to tell me that a child is able to go out there, get pissed, go and have sex with men, and also, by the way, go on the Observer's page, Talia. Go on YouTube, go on the Observer's page, go to the 16th, and have your 10-year-old child, right, watch Elphaba Orion Doherty. Talk to your 10-year-old about Tinder and show your 10-year-old a half-naked man. Right. So, yeah, this child, this 22-year-old child,
Oh, hello. You must be my replacement.
yeah,
I'm Josie.
is
I've been
able
dispatcher here for over 30 years.
is able
And I'll be training
to get on Tinder.
you to meet you. This is the dispatch and
But that only works in your little fantasy, doesn't it?
busy at the moment. We've got plenty of time to practice.
Thank you for that, Minimpa, sorry.
Try moving around our fuel.
If there were concerns about this, they would have been professionally assessed. Right, little Sarah. He showed a autistic diagnosis that said no developmental delays. Yep. This little act doesn't wash. Doesn't wash. At all.
She was like at 17 when he
You think
met
she's
her.
got learning difficulties or something?
No, it doesn't have any learning difficulties, because if we go back in time, Elphaba showed that they are perfectly fine. This is all an act.
Yeah, you can't. Like,
Thanks
I
for the
could
gift.
never talk to her about relationships or.
You'd never talk to Elphaba about relationships. Oh, Talia, Elphaba managed
Thanks
to
for the
put
gift.
one of their exes in prison.
Let's right-click it to set it back to stop.
Get to fucking stepping.
As a dispatcher, you'll be responsible for moving trains to specific
Blood
locations.
pressure.
I know. Talk to a child about periods being yeah, I know. He didn't come across as a child like on Scam with Dan. Yeah, I know. He done their research to get a diagnosis. They're not diagnosed, Chelsea, but yes, it's ChatGPT, yeah, because he's incapable of caring about Talia's life, etc. He speaks more
Thanks for the
openly
gift.
than I do, and I'm no prude, far from it. And I'm 31. Yeah, Danny, yeah. Talia doesn't know what she's talking about. She gets so much wrong. Yeah, I know. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. This is so irritating.
Or did you pay a tax or anything like that? Like, you have to talk to her like a kid.
No, you do not.
Thanks for the gift.
Oh, Talia, let's go back, shall we? When Elphaba turns around and says, oh, if I ever get arrested or anything like that, I'll just turn around and say, I'm fucking... Morning, Nanny Cake. Morning, Cosmic Princess. Oh, this was last night. Talia Dean kissing the ass of a known predator.
Maybe like a teenager now, where she's learning how to navigate around the world, but she's totally and utterly dependent on her mum. Utterly dependent. And when her mum's not there, her life turns to shit.
I don't still like her. She's ignorant as a pig. I don't think you could trust her. She's a fly-by-night and...
Fucking ridiculous. The fact that he has others sticking up for them. This is absolutely ridiculous. He knows what they're doing. He knows exactly what they're doing. He knows exactly what they're doing. So where's the support worker then, Talia? Where's the support worker? Get on your fucking platform and show it. Oh, even better. Elphaba, how about you get on your fucking platform? Instead of being in the DMs and getting your little sycophants like Talia, get on your fucking platform and show your support worker. Oh wait, you don't fucking have one, do you? You don't fucking have one. Right, and to Miss Talia Dean, if this was so bad, Elphaba Orion Doherty would be with adult social services. But nah. This is a smack in the face to real people who do struggle. Oh, and by the way, why don't you go and kiss the ass of, well, he's dead now, of Jeffrey Epstein? Oh, right, you would, wouldn't you? You would, if it would mean getting your singing career. Wouldn't it, Talia Dean? You would, wouldn't you? Jimmy Savile, yeah. You would, wouldn't you, Talia Dean? If it would mean getting up on your singing career. You'd soon kick Rickster to the curb if it meant getting your singing career up. Fucking sitting there kissing the ass of a fucking predator.
Wonderful. Let's clear this room and get started with some actual trade.
Half the time, listen, I still think whether it's like, I have a little nephew and he's got learning difficulties, right? He's got autism and he's got lots of things going for him, but he also knows what is right and what is wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't sit there on Roblox, Talia Dean, talking inappropriately to minors. Morning, Cinnamon Girl.
Thanks for the gift.
Rickster did try to explain to her that it's understandable why people don't
Thanks
like
for
it.
the gift.
Yeah, I know. I know. But
How
Talia
old
won't
is
have
he?
it.
Thanks for the gift.
7.
Yeah, see, my lad, if he would never be in a chat group with older boys. Like, it just would never happen.
Yeah.
But when my lad turned 17, because he's autistic and he has learning difficulties, would he accidentally end up in a chat group with younger kids? Maybe, because he's...
Maybe. Oh, God, here we go. I'll say it again. He still talks inappropriately to minors. I know, but albeit indirectly on those. No, but Nanny Cake, according to Talia, Alphaba's just a child.
He's got that learning difficulties.
No, because I think, no. Listen, I think everybody can give kids excuses for having learning difficulties as well. And I'll tell you for why. Tommy's only 7. And if I said to him, like, Tommy, let's go and do this.
No age isn't an excuse. You have to speak to her like a child. Yeah, she cooked a meal for... Yeah, 3-course meal. Yep. Was perfectly fine on Scram with Dan. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for the gift.
Plates of Preds.
Me as the adult, knowing fine well it's wrong, but I'm trying
Hello,
to put
Emma.
something to a baby's head. And he is a baby, let's not forget he's 7.
Yeah, very young.
And he's got lots of things going on, and he's been and he's had them, you know, like where he's had the into his brain.
No, Alphaba doesn't have learning difficulties. Has never had fucking learning difficulties. The difference... Do you want to know what the difference is, Talia fucking Dean, between learning difficulties and being dragged up by a fucking alcoholic mother? That's the fucking difference here. That's the fucking... And you know what? Fuck. The difference is... That's the only thing wrong with Alphaba is... Alphaba was fucking dragged up. Alphaba can switch off the learning difficulties. But guess what, Talia Dean?
Thanks for the gift.
Those of us who do have learning difficulties cannot switch it on and off when we pick and choose to. And God help your fucking child. Fucking disgraceful sitting there choosing the side of a pred. My mum taught them to grift. Yes, they did. This is the same person who can short benefits, housing, GPs, police, travel, hotels, shopping. Yeah, they can, yeah. E isn't even thick. E's very clued up on everything, especially how to con people. Yes. Dragged up, still no excuse for E. They're in their 20s now. Yeah, I know. God help your kid, Talia. Because if you are this dense when it comes to predators, fucking God help them.
And then the little magnets is there, and he's got he was deaf and everything. He's got lots of little things wrong with him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Chris,
if
yeah.
I tried at 7-year-old and me knowing something was wrong and tried to still put on
It does. Nanika, yeah, this screams of ableism.
Tommy, because his parents has sat down with them and learned how to talk, how to... Hello?
Right, hello. Can I just say, Orion has no developmental delays whatsoever. He's not like a kid. He's like a kid because he's got no friends and so he's never socialised. But he does not have any intellectual disabilities whatsoever. He's like a kid because he spends
We're going to get into this because Talia goes on about misgendering.
time with no one. He grew up online. That's a different thing from him having developmental
Thanks for the
delays.
gift.
And here's what
Oh, yeah, I know. I can't see. Stace.
he's doing. He often shows that he's scheming and he's got plans. He's not very good at it. He's not very. Don't get me wrong. He is not
This
very
is what
bright.
I'm saying about my little nephew, right? He's 7-year-old. And if I try to lead him down the path of being wrong, for all he's got lots of problems, God love him, right? He would still say to me, like, in his little way, because, like, he
What now? Oh, reproduce content. Fuck off, it's not reproduce content. Leave me alone.
No can do. We can't flip the switch whilst the route is allocated. We'll need to hold the signal if we want to flip it.
Hang on. I need to appeal something.
No can do. We can't flip the switch whilst the route is allocated.
will still find it hard to pronounce words and things. He still lets me know that is wrong, and he is a baby at 7.
Ultimately, Orion knows right from wrong. He is not very bright.
You're not hungry, man, are you?
No, it's not Hungry Man.
Oh, well, it's ready to kick you out there, you
It's
kid.
definitely
My
not.
name's not Orion. So
Yes, it is. Legally, their name is Orion. Legally, Talia, their name is Orion.
His name is Orion.
Hey, Freya's fairy art. Freya, yeah.
No, it
And you won't
isn't.
tell
Change-
please, Talia, you're not.
We're going to get into this. We're going to get into this, Talia. You fucking hypocritical little cow.
gonna sit there.
Legally, you don't call Pearl Alice, so don't call her fucking...
Hey, I am
out.
fucking Alice, and I haven't changed my name legally.
Yeah, but
I'm
then-
Alice Pearl.
Yes, but you like to be called Pearl, so we call you Pearl.
We're going to get into this shit.
No.
She's changed their name.
Oh, Stace, don't worry.
Call people what I want to. It's not
Well,
your
then-
choice.
then I don't respect
will call
that.
him
No, I'm
what
sorry.
he is, and you will not tone police me. He is a he, and you will not sit there and say I must call him by she
Then
or
how
whatever.
can you
Thanks for
demand
following.
respect if you can't give any?
What?
Fuck off then. I don't care.
Respect have I demanded from anyone here?
Because
I've
you
just come
can't-
in.
Your
And so
rights
she's
on
not-
gender is up to you. What you think about gender is up to you. I
Yes,
don't care, But
exactly.
at least call
Why
her by
would
the
you?
name that she's asked.
Oh, gender is up to us, is it, Talia? Is that what you said to Chills? No, it isn't, is it? What you said to Chills, I believe, your exact words were, your Bible doesn't allow for transgenders. Right. You hypocritical little so-and-so. So, Elphaba, this goes out to you. A transphobe. Little transphobe. This is the reason why I have no respect for Miss Talia Dean. And yeah, so Talia Dean sitting there supporting a pred and also a transphobe sitting there going up at Chills, misgendering Chills. Oh, right. Okay. Right. Because that's out there, isn't it, Talia? Isn't it? Yeah. You pick and choose when it suits you. Right. You see, this is what happens when you sit there and defend somebody like Elphaba Orion Doherty, the predator. All your shit comes out, doesn't it? Maybe you should go and disappear like Elphaba should. Yep, she dead named Chills. Dead named Chills and misgendered Chills as well, because it was against her Bible. It was against her beliefs. So being transphobic because it was against her beliefs. So, Talia, I would sit down and shut the fuck up about being gender and all this shit. Elphaba Orion Doherty, because his name is Orion. I do it. I call Elphaba Elphaba and call them they because it's something I've always done. So it's just in my vocabulary, right? Mr. Raccoon is not as, you know, PC as I am, but because he will call Elphaba he and Orion. But how about Talia Dean? You piss the fuck off. You piss the fuck off because you're a transphobic little person and you're also ableist against the autistic community because Elphaba isn't trans, what the fuck ever, whatsoever, has done harm to the trans community repeatedly. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nice to know you protect predators, TikTok. I'm getting a violation for harassment and bullying. I literally thought Talia was lovely. No, Talia isn't lovely. Talia's transphobic as fuck.
No, I'll call him by Orion, which is his name. That is his name, which
But
is
it's
my
actually
fault.
not
So it's
because
not
she's
his.
legally changed it.
No, Orion hasn't changed their name legally at all. She's got a very nasty streak running through her. Yeah, Talia has, yeah. But no, Talia is transphobic when it suits her, but now wants to defend a predator like Elphaba. Oh, no, I know. He defo hasn't figured out how to do the deed poll. It's ridiculously hard. Oh no, Pumpkins, no. He hasn't changed their name by deed poll. They haven't. They haven't.
Legally changed it. So who are you to call her a name that she's not known by anymore, by the government and by everyone in her family and by her friends? She's been called Orion for years.
I don't care.
You're doing it to
I do
be
not care.
fucking spiteful, that's why.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pretty much what you did to Chills. But Chills has changed their name legally, whereas Elphaba has not. So, hypocrite?
Well then fuck off, I've no time for you. If you can't have an intellectual conversation and show some...
You mean the intellectual conversation of you supporting a predator? And an ableist predator at that.
respect, what's the point?
Sorry, but didn't you go and call that Chills a woman, and you don't
But
care
she
about
is a
that?
woman!
But Orion's not a man,
I still
and
call her
I'm-
Chills,
and-
because her name's not Chills, her name's Amanda, but I still call her Chills.
Sorry, there's no intellectual.
whatever.
I'm sorry. Oh, so it's one rule for Elphaba, but not another rule. Fuck off, Talia.
See there, there's no intellectual.
No, yes there is. No, you're not thinking about what you're
Can you
saying.
get your hammies? And there's loads of unhappiness in the comments.
Chills is
I'll
a
turn
woman
it off and you won't get your
born a
arguments.
woman. Born a woman, okay? That is...
Oh, but Elphaba's not a man. Fuck off, Talia.
She
And
is.
Orion's born a man.
Right,
and she's
okay,
named Orion.
but do I call Chills by her birth name?
Who was
or do I
born
call
a
her by the
woman?
name Chills. She calls herself Chills now.
Chills?
She's a transgender boy. I think that's what it is.
Transgender man.
She was born a woman but lives her life as a man. She doesn't use her dead name anymore, so I call her Chills.
So why call...
That's not what you did, though. That's not what you did in that. That's not what you did. You called them by their dead name, didn't you, Talia?
him a she then? I don't understand.
Cockapoo, keep
That's
the
okay.
boxes
but
right. You two carry on arguing and everybody get your heartbeats in, you feckers.
There's no
Yeah.
consistency there
Pearl.
whatsoever. Why
No,
thought it
you
was a she?
are not understanding the difference.
No, I do want. There's no difference.
No, there is no difference, Talia. You've just been a fucking hypocrite. Right, Wicked, yeah.
Yes,
Either you
there is.
respect it or you don't, and I don't respect it. I don't care to respect Orion's.
Well, that's up to you then, but that's not her name.
Right, okay, and what? So what? Okay, you think he's called Orion there. That's fine. He's still got no intellectual disabilities.
No, that's what Alphabet Translator says. They're using the name Oriona now. So you're not even fucking being correct there.
Legally, her name is elphabaorion Doherty. That's her name.
So his
Gary.
name's that, and what? He's still not got intellectual disability.
No, Talia, the name's Oriona now.
And he
He's been
admitted.
diagnosed with autism. I've seen the paperwork.
You mean the false paperwork, Talia? The ChatGPT paperwork. The paperwork we have debunked.
Seen the
His
doctor's letters. I've
autism
seen.
diagnosis was from a sham pot, a private provider that's being investigated. They gave it. They diagnosed him with level 1
What's the name
autism.
of that company?
I can't remember, but we don't do levels in the UK. We don't have level 1 autism.
It's called YMS. Oh, and the right to choose don't go through YMS. So Talia, you might want to do your research, love.
It's this sham
Hi,
provider
Kazzy. Hi, Kazzy.
that's been set up because the NHS has this thing called right to choose. So any clinic up and down the country can apply to be under it, and basically they'll just rubber stamp someone's autism diagnosis. So what's that he's got an autism diagnosis? It means nothing.
Well, I've met her and I can see she's autistic.
No, you can't.
Well, that's wonderful. How can you see someone's autistic?
Because I know when someone has autism. I'm an
Okay, Dr.
Thanks for the
Talia.
gift.
autistic mother. I know the signs.
So
You know, can I say something on this, right? Like, what age is Elphaba?
I think 21 or 22.
it's 22. It's
So,
22 years
how,
old.
in this modern day and age, right, with all the modern technology and testings that we've got, is it took like this long when she's clearly been fighting to have something wrong with her? for
Right,
years
Charlotte,
and years
I know. Yeah, I know. E-read chat for and acts out the traits. Yeah, I know, Nanny Cake. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. We need awareness and Talia at this point. I know.
Exactly.
Never come across it. That's what I can't understand.
What he's done is he's found this right
Thanks
to
for the
choose,
gift.
which everyone has the right under NHS, and there's loads of different clinics that you can go by, and basically these clinics will just rubber stamp a diagnosis. And he's done that because
Thanks
he's
for the
really
gift.
desperate to get diagnosed with something, so he can say, look, the reason I'm this person is because I'm autistic. Now leave me
They would be, Freya's Fairy Art. They would be. But
alone, or you're ableist. That's what's happened.
But she is autistic.
no, they are not.
100%.
Has she been through the tests and had all of this done, Talia? If you don't mind me asking, because I don't know anything about her.
Well, I have seen paperwork. I don't
The false paperwork, Talia, for fuck's sake.
know about where it's from or anything, but I've seen the email trail because I was like, well, who's that from then? And I looked at the email and I looked at the company and it seemed legit to me.
Oh, you've seen the email trail. The email trail that goes to multiple different fucking places. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. It never leads anywhere. It never leads to a diagnosis. And then you've got the false documents.
But just by her behaviour, her social skills and the way she is, I know she's got autism.
Nope, they don't.
They've been accused, YMS have been accused of people using Google to diagnose, basically. Weaponizing Google to diagnose. The provider that he went with they just rubber stamp.
Yep, getting a diagnosis takes a while. I used to work at CAMS and it takes a while. Yeah, yep, it does. But of course, Elphaba's been trying to do this for years to excuse their nasty toxic behaviour, and then you had Talia Dean excusing the predatory behaviour.
Any diagnosis, whatever, yes, you've got it. So people
You get
can
your
then...
heart amazing me, babbies. Thank you.
But okay, maybe, but I have met her. I've spent time.
I don't care. Do you understand this, Talia? As an autistic adult, so basically, Elphaba Orion Doherty has managed to fool you. Well done.
with her. And I know she's autistic.
Well done.
Why was I excused?
Talia, like without a proper doctor diagnosis, like a consultant who deals in that, specialises in that, how can you know? Because
Hang on, Jensen, they've all got rose-coloured glasses where E is concerned. So where's the ADHD diagnosis? And yep, there are also multiple documents you get. Everybody I know has like folders full of documents. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, this is embarrassing. Funny, she's seen paperwork, but then turned around and said she knows. Yep, it's FASD that E has. Yeah, I know a lot of people have said that. Even if E has a diagnosis, their behaviour is inexcusable. Yeah, I know. E is a trained character player, so E can play the system and people. Yep. So two people believe it, E and Talia. Yep. Plus the amount of paperwork that needs to be done by parents and third party. Yep. Talia is an extremely poor judge of character and she's stubborn. Yeah, Willow, yeah, no. Excuse me. Thank you for the harmony here, Harlot. And my autism diagnosis is on my NHS diagnosis and health conditions section 2. And yeah, we've been waiting for Elphaba to provide that, but Elphaba never will. And also you can have traits and not be autistic. Right, Nanny Cake? Yes. And Elphaba plays on those traits. So can you diagnose me with ADHD since you have it too? That's how Talia sees it. Must be true. Yeah. Spend time with me. I bet I could have you believing I'm autistic. BPS 21. I'm 62, by the way. Kazzy. I can bring a box out of my boy's paperwork. I got diagnosed as my son has it, and I was 40 when diagnosed. Yeah, I know. DSM-5 isn't used in the UK. It's American diagnostic tool. Trainee social worker. Rachel, yeah, I do genuinely believe a lot of this is learnt through their mother. Even E's own dad said this. Yeah, Chelsea, yeah. Rickster trying to say she's just too forgiving because she has BPD pisses me the fuck off. Nah, Emily. Does everyone not realise he still talks to minors every life? No, Al Diamond, I know, I'm well aware. My daughter has ASD and masks so well, you'd never know. Claire, I get it. He doesn't even present the symptoms. Their letter claims, though, he portrays high level, was given level 1. Yeah, Johnny, it's just all wild. She certainly did think about autism when she was shouting at her years ago about no support. IBPD, definitely does not. No, he doesn't know. No, didn't think about that. How do we know Talia has bipolar? Where's her proof? Being on the spectrum doesn't give you an excuse for being in group chats with 10-year-olds. Exactly, Harlot, but that's exactly what Talia is giving the excuse for.
it wouldn't be an email, it would be doctor's letters, it would be appointments, it would be lots of things. It wouldn't just be this fucking email thing.
Exactly, Pearl. Exactly. But it would be a diagnosis. But
you know what I'm saying?
It was
I
the
could say I'm a
diagnosis.
pop star and get an email.
you mean the fake diagnosis, Talia?
And say, yes, Pearl, you're absolutely amazing, but I'm fucking not.
Well, mine was sent by email, the diagnosis.
I know, but they wouldn't just diagnose you with an email, Talia. Come on, Talia. Now stop it. Now, you intelligent woman, stop it.
Pearl,
There
what
would
are
have
you
to
talking
be
about?
hospital appointments, doctor's
Of course,
appointments,
but
consultants.
she's not
She
gonna
would
show
have
me
all
her
this
whole-
paperwork. She would have all this paperwork, and if she genuinely
I'm
wanted
sure
to
she does.
prove, she'd come on. She wouldn't have to show names and things, but she would show.
And Tom, can I just say that
I
we've got
haven't
right?
asked for a full
Can I
medical
just say?
record.
I know,
I
but
haven't asked
still,
to look at
listen.
her.
We've seen the full medical records. See, Talia forgets all that. Elphaba has shown all that when we got the balanitis and the
Thanks for the gift.
acne vulgarius. When Elphaba was trying to use suicide. I need to raise it down. Hey, Kazi. I need to raise my voice down because I think that's the reason why I got
Thanks for the gift.
the violation. Thank you for the heart me, Kaz, and thank you for the heart me, Drays. The balanitis. You see, Talia, stop
Thanks for the
defending the
gift.
pred because we've seen the medical records. In 2024, no mention
for
of
the gift.
CAMS, no mention of autism. Nothing.
Thanks for the gift.
Nothing on there. So we've seen it. Miss me with this bullshit.
Suspended and proved it a long time. And if she's willing to show her email, what's the difference with showing doctor's letters? I don't.
We've seen the emails. They keep on going to different places, and different providers, right? Different providers that go nowhere because Elphaba doesn't want to get a diagnosis. Thank you, Wicked. Elphaba doesn't want to get a diagnosis because Elphaba knows it's not fucking true. Does anyone know anyone that got diagnosed with ASD without leaving the house for assessment? Claire, I was diagnosed in 1992, so that was many years ago, and I had a brain injury since then.
Get it?
No,
And this is
nobody's
why I
asked.
don't believe.
Yeah, but can I
Thanks
just
for
say,
the
Thank you
you're
for the Go Popular Wicked, and thank you for the Go Popular Liz.
saying, well, he's autistic because he's got this diagnosis.
Okay, Kaz, you got something to show me. You want to send it to me? I was diagnosed using video link, but it took hours and hours. Okay, Chloe, thank you for the Go Populous harlot. I was over a long Zoom, but it had a lot of work behind that going into it. Yeah, Emily, yeah, it
Thanks
will
for
do.
the gift.
Thank you for the Son of Sun, Kerry. It will do. Also, lots of paperwork, yeah.
Thanks for the gift.
I was diagnosed via online assessment and stuff, but it did take a very long time. And yeah, it takes a while. Not a one nearly 2 hour fucking video call. My son was diagnosed without leaving the house, but took ages.
Thanks
Oh,
for
yeah.
the gift.
I was just a bad child in the 90s, yet diagnosed now as they didn't bother then. That can happen, Emma. Yeah, I've got Instacast, but you should be able to send it over TikTok though. But I do have Insta. My Insta name, that's not fucking Insta, that's fucking TikTok. Ooh, half naked man.
I've sent you plenty of them.
You have, yeah. A gay divergent soul. No. Yeah, a gay divergent soul is my Instagram. Every time I open my Instagram, it's half naked men in their underwear. I've reposted some historic posts of Mama Kaz and others. Okay, Kazi, yeah.
Well, can I just say that matters not anyway because the diagnosis says no developmental delays.
Right, Talia. So this whole alphabet is a child doesn't wash.
Yeah.
Autism's autism.
The thing is, though,
So come on, Talia. Talk about it. Talk about alphabet talking sexually to children.
right, so we're having a conversation about whether somebody's statement about autism is backed up by medical records. But
Can you get your presents in me, baby? I still want a present, thank you.
don't we sort of say, listen, people don't have to show proof. You either believe it or
Oh,
you
well, they
don't
do.
believe it.
You know, you lose a baby, people want proof. You say you're autistic,
That's my
people want
point,
proof.
Talia. Yeah.
Right. Here's the issue, Talia. You're a liar. You're sitting there defending a predator, and it's the actions. No, people shouldn't have to show proof. I mean, I'm happy to show my fucking proof. But here's the fucking issue, Talia fucking Dean. Elphaba Orion Doherty, how do they live on their own? Because they do. Sorry, Josh, in and out of meetings, but we'll say I unfollowed Talia last night. Oh, okay, Chantal, yeah. What was I gonna say? Shit. Hang on, let me go back a little bit. Shit. 1 second.
Mine was sent by email, the diagnosis.
I went back a
I
bit
know,
too far
but
back.
they
Hang on.
wouldn't just diagnose you with an email, Talia. Come on. Come on out, Talia. Now stop it.
I mean,
now.
you can. I mean, be Beth. Hello, Beth. By the way, I've been seeing your post. You look fabulous, by the way, Beth. So, Beth. So I get where people are coming from, and I think it's because. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Thank you. That clicked in my. That just clicked in my head. So Elphaba living on their own. Because people can live on their own. You said Talia Junior. Yeah. So Elphaba living on their own. So Elphaba living on their own. Elphaba, you can live on your own and have things like learning difficulties and autism. Because I did for about a year and a bit. Or was it 2 years? I can't really remember. But I lived on my own. But you can. I did have a support worker. But you can live on your own. This is the reason why I question whether Elphaba has a support worker. Because, you know. But you can live on your own. It's just an interesting time. But you can live on your own. But because of the things that Elphaba says, like Alpha's got all these conditions, and like Talia says, Elphaba's like a child. Well, Elphaba wouldn't be able to live on their own. Elphaba wouldn't be able to live on their own. Not in the way that Elphaba's making it out, and the way that Talia's making it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's support worker, he's ChatGPT, but the way in which Elphaba's making it out, and the way that Talia's making it out, Elphaba wouldn't be able to live on their own. And Elphaba's like, oh, my mom, you know, Elphaba's a complete mess when their mum isn't supporting them. Where is their support worker? They're predatory, yeah, pure and simple. But the problem comes in, is that when the problem comes in is, look at what happens to the autistic community. Talia doing this is basically saying, oh, it tarnishes the autistic community. Hey, Laurelie, and if he was like a child, why is he going out drinking? Yeah, exactly. Like, the thing is his social media would be monitored if that was the case. Social media would be monitored. Like, adult social services would be involved, and they're not. Like, it's damaging to the autistic community when Talia comes on and says, oh, they're like a child, they're autistic. So when newspaper articles get printed and the first thing they turn around and say is, oh, this person was autistic. So is Talia Jean going to get into bed with Mark Feely then? Who's back on TikTok, by the way? Is that what's going to happen here? Alex, yeah, I know. If they're so young, why is Talia okay with E being online and boxing Zach and her? Yeah, baby. Like, Talia, this is all fucking for money over morals.
Intelligent woman, stop it.
Pal,
They
what
would
are
have
you
to be
talking
I went back a
about?
bit too far, sorry.
Doctors'
Yeah, of course,
appointments,
but
consultants.
she's not
She
gonna
would
show
have
me
all
her
this
whole-
paperwork. She would have all this
I
paperwork.
do apologise.
And she genuinely
I'm
wanted
sure
to
she does.
prove she'd come on. She wouldn't have to show names and things, but she would show.
And Tal, can I just say that
I haven't
right?
asked for a full
Can I
medical
just say?
record.
I
I
know,
haven't
but
asked
still,
to look at
listen,
her.
she's fended and proved it a long time. And if she's willing to show her email, what's the difference with showing doctor's letters? I don't get it.
No,
and this is
nobody's
why I
asked.
don't believe.
Yeah, but can I just say, you're saying, well, he's autistic because he's got this diagnosis. Well, can I just say that matters not anyway, because the diagnosis says no developmental delays.
Yeah.
Autism's autism.
The thing is, though, right, so we're having a conversation about whether somebody's statement about autism is backed up by medical records. But
Can you get your presents in me, baby? I
Don't-
still want a present, thank you.
don't we sort of say, listen, people don't have to show proof. You either believe it or
Oh,
you
well, they
don't
do.
believe it.
You know, you lose a baby, people want proof. If you say you're autistic,
That's my
people want
point,
proof.
Talia. Yeah.
Right, but the problem, babe, the problem comes in when, the problem comes in with the alphabet has lied about autism. Lied about autism, Talia. Said they were diagnosed, then said they were getting a diagnosis. And the fact that alphabet hides behind autism, morning Lazy Daisy, hides behind autism and literally talks to kids and then says, oh, you can't come after me because I'm autistic. You can't speak on me because I'm autistic. You can't, and like, now they're in child protection. Now they're in child protection when they were talking sexually to minors. It's all lies, and it's doing damage to the autistic community when they say these things. And the fact that you are sitting there sticking up and defending them, this is the problem.
You know, everyone wants proof, but I
Thanks for
have
the
seen
gift.
proof, and I've spent a
No,
lot of time
Talia,
with her.
you shouldn't have had to do that, and that was a different kettle of fish altogether. What I'm trying to say is,
Yeah, yeah, exactly, Panda. Yeah, every community he touches, he causes issues. I really don't understand why Talia is willing to die on this hill. It's baffling. It is baffling, Beth. It is baffling. Yes, they do use autism as a shield.
the infested one for years has tried to put forward, right, that she's got a problem. And so if she's willing to show an email, why not be willing to show this is, and come on, she loves the camera. This is me going to my doctor's appointment, make a little video diary. This is me going to my doctor's appointment. This is a consultant I'm under.
Yeah,
I
I
had
don't
this
know.
test, I had that test. I had to go in and have this done. Where's all of that? Not just a fucking email pop up, then all of a sudden it's got autism. I'm sorry.
It doesn't account for some of the other things that have been said. So
ASD.
No, they're two different things.
Thanks for
I'm
the
just
gift.
Hey,
saying.
nobody has to. Nobody has.
Thank you for the heart, me Beth. Talia should know the Lord works in mysterious ways. He only gives us what we can deal with, right, Emma? Ever since Scran, they're drinking and talking sexually with minors, watching facts. Zero excuse, yeah. Pearl is still holding a box room about if E has autism right now. E does not have autism. And that's the end of it. That's the end of it. That should be the end of it. E does not have autism. It has been debunked.
That's too. But the infested one is the one that's proper, like putting it out there. I've got this and I've been diagnosed and I'm showing you this email. I haven't asked to prove nothing, but to me, it's a heap of shite and I'm just going to be truthful with you.
Exactly, and ultimately, it does not matter because it does not excuse the fact that he spoke to children sexually. It doesn't. There's no. He is not mentally slow enough.
I don't think.
Giving Eli directly to her about a medical condition, her standing up for them is wild. Yeah, it is, yeah. But why is autism even the argument in what he did in 2021? Danny, because he is using it as an excuse. And Talia is backing it up. Talia is backing it up. Because autism and mental health is the excuse of predators. And I'm going to be honest, PDFs. Wicked says, at this point, it's not even about the diagnosis. It's the lies and talking to children. And Wicked, yeah, it is, yeah. Hi, Mel. There is loads of videos of them saying he lied. Boy who cried wolf comes to mind. Emma, yes. Lisa, I love how he thought Pred with plates was going to work for them. And instead it has made worse, yeah. And why a lot of people have issues with cross-judging, etc., as a lot use it as a diagnosis. Yeah, man, it's an insult to people with autism, no excuse. Debbie, yeah, and that's the problem I'm having. It's just, is that Family Guy in the background? I have no idea. Okay, Kaz, hang on 1 second. I have no idea. I'm not paying attention. I'm not paying attention. Hang on, Kaz. Where are you? There you are. I think I typed that out correctly.
Thanks for the gift.
Talia said on this live she's concerned. Well, we're going to get to it because it will come up.
I do not think that
Thank you for helping me carry on.
she's a full shilling. I will give it that. But
Dave.
for it to come
I
out and
do.
all of a sudden just give this diagnosis, I don't believe that too. So I do think there's some problems there.
Thank you for
But
the
I'm not
GGs,
even
Kaz.
saying it's autism or
Thanks
she's
for the
just
gift.
a bit whatever, not a full shilling, whatever.
He used to blame the booze. Now autism, regardless, none are an excuse to talk vile to children. Yes, yeah. My bad. I have no idea where we are up to and when that happened. Millie, yeah, I know.
There, I'm not a fucking doctor, I don't know. But what I'm trying to say to you is, like, if you were that sure of yourself and you had this diagnosis and the whole app is going against you, I'm sorry, for me, I would be, I'm sorry, but this does not lie. This is where the hospital I went to, these are the appointments I had, this is what happened, this is what I had to go through, I had this test done, that test. I would tell you, I would talk you through it.
Pearl?
Right. So Emma, I don't get why E doesn't want to admit they have FASD. So as the
Thanks
drink
for the
makes
gift.
people with that some mess. So Emma, thank you for the roses, Beth. The reason why is because that would put the blame on Maria. And we can't blame Maria, no. Because Maria is the only person, well apart from Talia Dean, who will stick up for them. I think E has S-baited Talia and it's forced her to act like this. Cosmic Princess, yeah, I think E is S-baiting in the background. I've noticed that E has disappeared. Yeah, because Mum doesn't want to be judged. Yep. Yeah, can't blame Mum. Yep, that's the real reason.
Has done that.
Pearl?
She has spoken about
Yeah.
that.
Pearl, can I drop in? Can you let someone called Violet up, please?
No, you can stay in. Violet.
Yeah.
Right, so I think Violet gets attacked in this. So, from what I understand,
We got TikTok wrong and Violet. Why can't you just be called like Summer's Day or Sunshine in the Bloom or?
well, that's rich coming from you.
Hiya, Babs.
Nice to meet you too, Talia. Hi, Pearl.
Hi.
So,
We
Yeah,
can't hear you,
Kaz, I have.
Babs. You've got bad reception.
yeah, your signal's bad. You're cutting out, love.
No, Talia doesn't
Violet,
get
do you want
sarcasm.
to flick off this
Hi, Emma.
completely swipe off the app and then come back in?
Sorry,
Yeah, nice to meet you too, Talia. I know, right? I don't think they care about their mental health, to be honest. They care about themselves. Oh, I know, Emma, I know.
Violet, nothing. We didn't hear any of that.
You'll have to go and get a better signal and come back. I'm going to drop you so that you can...
Yeah. And swipe completely off the app. It's just, you maybe, I don't know.
But Talia, I don't know. Why are you defending him?
I know, Cosmic Princess, I know. That's the reason why I think E is S-baiting Talia behind the scenes. Doesn't give her any excuse.
Thanks for the gift.
But I think that's what's happening. Thank you for the Help Me UK TikTok gone wrong.
So what is your game?
People can defend somebody that they
Yeah, I think JJ got ripped into as well.
they have a
It's
different.
got
point of view.
absolutely nothing to
Morning,
do with you.
Morning UK TikTok gone wrong.
What I do with my life. Like, you can't interrogate me.
Well, sorry,
and
I'm
who
just
I choose
talking
to-
about things you do publicly.
Because- Like what?
Well, all of this is public. All of this is on TikTok. You're
Thanks
related.
for
Okay,
the
yeah,
gift.
but what is it that bothers you?
So there's going to be public questions. Well, why would you put your neck out on the line and associate yourself
I
with
don't think
someone
I'd
like
put
that?
my neck out on the line.
Oh, you have? You're a Pred supporter now, Talia. Talia Dean is a Pred supporter. That is now the narrative. That is now the narrative. Talia Dean supports someone who talks
Thanks for the gift.
sexually in 2026 to minors. Not in 2021, in 2026. And that has been proven. Because Elphaba Orion Doherty has minors in their chat. And in, the 16th of this month was on Tinder and showed their minor audience the man. And that's talking sexually to a minor audience. Morning, Coco. So, yes,
Thanks for the gift.
that is Talia Dean now. Talia Dean is protecting a predator who talked
Thanks for
sexually
following.
online to an audience.
Thanks for the gift.
So that is now Talia Dean. Oh, and by the way, because Chills got brought up, Talia Dean is also a transphobe. I mean, you wanted to be in the limelight, Talia. Boom. Yeah, no, Stacey, it does. The clothing also showing the parts in camera X, and remember, he flashed in the club. Yeah, because that's all out there. Promoting drinking, promoting drugs, all of it. All of it, Talia, in front of a minor audience, because Elphaba does not put 18 plus on. You don't understand all this at all. This world is messed up. It is. She always says, my agency, yet she doesn't own it like she makes it sound. No, Rickster owns it, Emily. Rickster owns it. Talia Dean was on the X Factor. Yeah, Shade Khan. But here's the thing. Talia Dean is not now... Here's the thing. Talia Dean is now not going to be recognised as that. Talia Dean is now going to be recognised as the Pred supporter. But have you just watched a bit of Oral live now? Some professionals speaking too. No. Oh, Pearl's live now. Oh, no, sorry, Karen, no. I will... Pearl... Karen, sorry, not Pearl. I will catch all of that up afterwards. I'll catch all of it afterwards. Do you remember the dark room that he was in? Oh, yeah, that's also... Yeah. The other day she was shouting she didn't want poor people in her life as she was wanting biggies. Yeah. Yeah, someone saved the cat. Well,
You?
Many people do. Many people do.
I've put my neck. How have I put my neck on the line?
You've gone and put
oh yeah, no one's in favour of these diagnosis because it's false and it's fake, and everyone knows it. Everyone knows that that diagnosis is false and fake.
defended him countless times.
I
and he
can
did
only
not-
say what I see. Have I seen a diagnosis? Yes. Do I think she's autistic? 100%.
I don't. As a diagnosed autistic person with learning difficulties, with a diagnosis of depression, with all this shit that Alpha was proclaiming to do, no.
That's it. There's no more, no less.
Hello there.
Hi.
So I'm not going to get into arguments with anyone. All I'm going to say
Right,
is...
Elena, yeah, exactly. Elena, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I wonder if she could go into a jail and spot all the criminals, right? The letter states no learning delay. Oh, I know, Jem, I know. So one of those two, I mean, neither are correct. I don't think neither are correct, but as a mother with an ADHD son, there's not a chance he has autism. No, they don't. Lots of people disagree with her during her live, but remove the comments. Yeah, because she doesn't want to hear it. Talia, not very bright. She's seen a printout and thinks it's legit. No, but also Tash. Thank you for that heart me's, by the way. Also, she's seen Elphaba in real life. Hello, Sarah, by the way. Thank you for the heart me, Bashki. She's seen Elphaba in real life.
In regards to autism diagnosis or not, which I don't believe there is, it does not discount from the fact that at 17 years of age, they knowingly, because it does say in those text messages, which they were in, and yes, I'm not taking away from the fact that a 19-year-old created the group chat, but they knowingly put schmexual messages and images in there when there were 10-year-olds in there.
Yeah. That's
That
what
is
gets it for
wrong
me.
behaviour. That is what the awareness community is about. And any time that comes up, that's what we talk about.
That's what I'm saying. My 7-year-old nephew, who's got multiple.
Right, Emma, yeah, loads met Savon in real life and loved him. Yep. 100% there is something developmental. Well, sorry. 100% if there is something, whether there is something developmentally or situationally wrong with them, something is not right. Okay, Jamshi. Rickster's ID was due on company's house in March. Oh, yeah. Exactly.
Problems
Thanks
as
for
well
following.
as autism
Thank you.
undiagnosed.
Thank you for following, Leanne.
And that's how I know all the rigmarole of what goes through it. It doesn't just happen just like that. There's lots of things happen to get to that point. And this is what
Not
makes
when
me
you're an
think,
adult, Pearl. It's different when you're a child. That's not how it works when you're an adult being diagnosed.
well, I'm only speaking of
wasn't
how I
diagnosed.
know a child is.
It's still a lot of rigmarole when you're an adult.
But for me, I think there's definitely a problem there. But
No, there's no problem. Stop excusing the predator.
I think she was well aware of what she was doing.
Of course.
And Tommy, at 7-year-old,
I know, Chloe, I know.
If I, as an adult, tried to lead him in a certain way. Come on, Tommy, let's do this, or let's say this, and let's say that, and we go, and this is what he'll do to me. Go, naughty. In his way, I can understand him, and he tells me that's naughty at 7.
Yeah, that's it. People baby Elphaba, and that's how Elphaba gets away with half the shit, because Elphaba can act like a child. Elphaba acts like a child to get away with shit. But Elphaba's quite capable of acting like an adult any other time.
It did that they know they've sent those texts.
Right now, yeah. What's Talia going to do if all those children decide to come forward, just like all the children that James Charles talked sexually to? They came forward as adults. Because at the moment those 10-year-olds are 15. Oh wait. Time will tell, I guess. Time will tell. But where's Talia Dean gonna be then? Still protecting the pred, I guess. Because Talia is going to be embarrassed. Yeah, irony. Talia said that Maria controls E, then goes on to play Maria to E. Yeah, Karen, yeah.
Messages. They have said that it's not right to do that kind of thing. They know that they have done this. They have tried deflecting. They have used different excuses. They've either not done it, or it's AI, or they have been set up. Those messages clearly show that it's them sending them in those messes.
Yeah,
and it's
no,
not just
no.
that. There are voicemails, there are voice messages for different things.
Talia,
There
if you
have been
wanted to
times
come in,
on
you can, you know.
roadblocks.
She's I don't know if she's bad out of me, but if she is, like, surely to God, she's got an account, she can come in. I mean, nobody stops her from ever coming on this platform, but for me, I think it's a heap of shit.
It's very telling how Orion never comes to defend himself, ever. He never ever will come into like your
Yeah,
life
I know, yeah.
or it's anyone, do you know what I mean? He would, and when as soon as someone starts calling him out, like Savannah 2 days ago, Savannah had about
He was perfectly fine and in control on Scram with Dan, doing the cooking, etc., even with everyone there.
Thanks
Yep.
for following.
2 seconds to call him out, and he
Thank
just
you for following Skaz Pie.
leaves. He avoids any sort of accountability, and you know why? He doesn't want to get into an argument because he starts panicking and he starts thinking, "What lies have I told people?"
No, but listen, this is what
Thanks for
fucks
the
me
gift.
off about it. How come?
Yes, they did, yeah, Emma, they did. What was Savannah saying? Savannah saying about it? Oh, I don't know, just JK. Thank
She
you for
was
having me, Skaz
adamant to
Pie.
show this email, right? So it's in her actions, her doing. She wants to show proof of this autism. Let her show proof of the.
Oh, Tom Shea, okay. Yeah, a lot of people have time and said that he has FASD. Exactly, he's 100% right, that guy saying. Yes, yeah.
Whole, like, from
Hey,
start
Ratty
to
Catty, hello, sorry. Whenever he is called out, he throws a tantrum. Yep.
finish, however it was, let her show that proof. Let her come and speak for herself. Does she know she doesn't? And that to me screams guilt.
It's indefensible, and he'd have to think about what lies he's told and what he has. Go on, sorry.
Can I ask a question? Right.
Yeah.
So just say, for instance, that...
Thanks for the gift.
Exactly, Danny. Thank you for that, Natasha. Exactly, Danny. He wants to use autism as an excuse for their behaviour. Yes, Jen, and they're not going to do it. He has two comorbidity, of FASD on their medical record. Yes, they do as a child. Rickster's wig. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Because we've seen the medical records, haven't we, Elphaba? We've seen the medical records. So, Talia, do your fucking research.
the unwashed one, has got a diagnosis, sorry, of
FASD. Do you mean FASD, Laura Lee? Laura Lee, sorry. Laura Lee. Do you mean FASD? Fecal alcohol syndrome. Fecal alcohol syndrome. There's a lot of crossover between fecal alcohol syndrome and autism. But it's its own diagnosis. Oh no, Danny. The only time Elphaba says FASD is when they want to weaponize it against the awareness community. Feral. Oh, fetal. Oh, is it? Sorry, fetal. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Sorry, fetal alcohol syndrome. Fetal. There you go. Fetal alcohol syndrome. No problem, no relate. Fetal, not fecal. Not fecal. Fetal alcohol syndrome. Thank you for that, Michaeli. Although we know he loves scat. Yeah, sorry. He said about FASD when it said low life expectancy. He said he could go young. Yes, Emma. And he only ever used FASD. Fecal works for E2, yeah. Sorry. He only ever uses FASD when it suits them to use that low life expectancy again to try and weaponize it against people calling them out. FASD is the one thing noted on their records but not fully investigated properly because it's not the diagnosis they want. Yes, Nanny Cake, yeah.
autism, right? So they're using that as an excuse for having that conversation with their children in that chat. Can you tell me then?
See, now you all are going to use fecal alcohol syndrome against E, y'all. The things I start in my chat, I was trying to be serious. It can mirror autistic traits as well, behavioural issues. Yes, it can, yeah. Doesn't it affect the growth in the face, etc.? Yes, Stace, it does. It does. It does, yes. It can affect the face, yeah. The things I fucking start, I swear. This is the reason why this live stream is chaos. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Okay. Somebody's watching and yeah, okay, I will.
Why he doesn't understand, or she doesn't understand that that's wrong. But
yeah, and we love the chaos live. Yeah, so
at the same time, when he or she goes out for the night,
to the hang on. I want to reply, but I don't want to.
out and blame somebody.
We are all chaotic, yes.
How they can understand that that's wrong.
Exactly.
Oh, really, Emma?
They know the difference between right and wrong. They have stated it clearly multiple times. When it goes
do you know what it is? Let me be honest with you. She said, and you all agree to this 100 times, it was wrong. She shouldn't have been in that trial. She wasn't being predatory towards children.
Yes, they were. Fuck's sake. Just because you don't think it's predatory, it is predatory.
She had said things that were not appropriate.
But no, what we're trying to say, Talia, listen, what we're trying to say is she knew there was 10-year-olds in that chat, Talia. She knew.
And it's fucking wrong, but the problem with you lot is you're not willing to listen to anybody else other than your fucking hate brigade, yeah?
Right, go on, Talia.
I will just drop, and no, shut up. This is exactly why.
Don't tell me to shut up, okay? Because I'll just let her talk over the top of you.
But then I'll drop, nobody cares.
Right, stop it, then let Talia have a say. She's the one that speaks to we don't. Go on, Talia.
Exactly. This is exactly why she doesn't sit and defend herself, because you're a bunch of fucking hyenas, and you don't...
No, we call Elphaba out. We call Elphaba out on the
Thanks for
bullshit,
the
and
gift.
you also don't like the fact that you are being held to the same standard. Pred protector.
Don't let her speak, and you don't let her be sorry or apologise.
We're letting you speak right now.
Sorry for talking sexually to minors in 2026. Not in 2017, in 2026. Again, it's happening now. Talia, now. Oh.
You won't let me fucking speak.
We're
This is
letting
what
you
I'm
speak.
saying. No, you're not. Right, she's
Province
done
Act
what she's
Quiet.
done. She's done what she's done. Yeah, when she was 17.
No, when they were 22 this month. Same behaviours, just done on TikTok.
Right? She's had these conversations. They were inappropriate. We were all disgusted. She left the group, and that was the end of it. Okay, now she's 22. How long are we going to go over this and over this and over this for the rest of her life?
Yeah, until they leave the internet. We're going to get into it. And apologies isn't going to fix this until they leave the internet.
Hang on, no, let
consequences
me
of that.
finish. How long? She's gone to the police. She's gone to...
No, they didn't. Other people went to the police. Other people went to the police. Other people went to the police, but continue.
Some of the parents. She has put herself on offer more and more than once. She's gone to the police again. She should be in...
No, you mean the fake AI shit? Bullshit. Bullshit. That has been debunked, Talia. We debunked that in the last live. Nope. Pred protector, and that's your now thing. So that's also now going to be all over TikTok. Talia Dean and Arc Agency are all pred protectors. I hope that's now spread all across TikTok. You want to defend a predator in 2026? Go for it, Talia. Hey, Spartan, by the way.
jail if she did anything wrong. So where does this fucking go?
Would be in jail if anything. You mean just like Jimmy Savile? Oh no, he died before anything happened. Just like James Charles. Oh no, he's still going. Just like Colin Ballinger. Oh no, she's still going. Again, Arc Agency, Talia Dean, Predator Protector. That is what she and Arc Agency are now known as. And anyone in the Arc Agency are all Pred Protectors because of Talia Dean. Is that the label you want, or do you want to shut up and stop talking about it? And let everyone who does know the facts and who do know the Pred to continue to talk about it until Elphaba Orion Doherty deletes their accounts. At least Tyrell is sticking true. Yeah, Alexa, yeah, sticking to the form. And as a religious person protecting a PDF. Well, Alexa, yeah. Toxic Dan was in their agency. Enough said, I mean. Sounds like she is defending them because maybe there is something she doesn't want anyone to know. No, I think it's because he is doing the S-baiting behind the scenes. That's what I think. Yeah, I think Rickster is embarrassed by all of this. I reckon they're having some interesting conversations behind the scenes. Yeah, but no, because Talia's just turned around and said, Shazzy, that the only money, that's why she's protecting, yeah. But no, it's because we're all a pack of hyenas. I've said multiple times, Elphaba is more than welcome to come and have a conversation. Elphaba never has. Never has. Thank you for the heart me rant. Okay, Abdiamond.
Again, Talia, again, 1 minute, everybody. 1 minute, everybody, please. So, have you seen all the evidence where she's gone to the police?
Yeah.
She's told them
I
about...
can show
Yep, Gary Glitter, Rolf Harris, Hugh Edwards, excuse all those, Talia, if they said sorry. Yep. Yep. Like I turned around and said, Talia Doom would kiss the ass of Jeffrey Epstein if she knew that she could get a music career out of it. Yeah, Scott Mills, yeah.
Even
right now.
actual things to 10-year-olds
He
in a
showed
group
all the
chat.
messages and
Because I
everything.
don't think the police would have said, oh, you know...
Post them, Talia. Post them. Oh, you won't, because it will make your Lord and Saviour look like the predator that they are.
Not very well.
Well,
We'll just
Pearl,
leave it.
she's not the only one that's been to the police. Everyone's been to the police. The police have everything.
But
Do you honestly
even
think
still-
that people on TikTok on here that haven't
Thanks for
sent
the
the
gift.
police everything?
Even
Thank you for the roses, Rand.
still, Talia, listen,
They've
she
seen
still,
it
to
all.
me, she still knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
That was little 10-year-old babies. That
Like I turned around and said, the police aren't going to do fuck all. If you want my real fucking opinion, because there's PDFs and fucking preds in the police force. The police protect Mark, what's his name? I fucking said him earlier. Mark Feely. So fucking miss me with that bullshit. The police protect the preds because they're everywhere. Yeah, Rants, exactly. The police protect Mark Feely and he's fucking back on TikTok. So miss me with this bullshit about, oh, Alpha will be arrested. Fucking miss me.
Thanks for the gift.
Sable was protected by the police. Yeah, hi Joe, thank you for the heartening. Mark Feely is on here under a new name. Yep. A lot of police operas, yeah. That's my, yeah, so fucking miss me, Talia. And there's a difference between what happens in the police and people. Elphaba will continue to be called out until they leave the internet. End of. Fuck me. I'm sick of the if it was true they'd be in prison BS. Hugh Edwards still free but guilty. Yeah, so Tim Coles is another one ranking money from Vulnerable. It's wrong. Yep. Yes. Yeah.
was in that chat. Why
He
the
hasn't
fuck
denied
would
it.
you put your meat and two veg on show?
Elphaba did deny it though. Talia, are you leaving that part out because it's convenient for you? Yeah, Elphaba did deny it. Elphaba first said it was AI. Even though AI wasn't really around back then. Of course, you leave that part out, don't you, Talia? Are you going to leave that out to your little vulnerable audience and leave that out to people? Yeah, of course you are. Like I turned around and said, Talia Dean, not known for X Factor anymore, known as a Pred Protector, and so was Arc Agency. Oh, Free Mew. Is Free Mew in here? Jimmy Savile was never charged while alive. He was accused several times with nothing done. Oh, Rance, yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. Would she let E watch her kid? Oh, yeah, definitely. 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 I'm sure she'd let E take her kid to a gay bar. Into the dark room. Wouldn't you, Talia? For clarity, that's a joke. Sabo loved his mum weirdly too, yeah. Prisons are full of innocent people if you ask them, yeah. I honestly think they're emotionally manipulating Talia behind the scenes, S-baiting, etc. Yeah, Free Me, yeah, I think that too. Hang on. I have riled myself up a little bit. People need to research Shirley Oaks children's home abuse case to know how much they're hidden. Oh, Rance, there's
Thanks
a
for the
dark
gift.
web. Thank you for the Heart Me Frostbitten and the Go Popular.
Thanks for the gift.
And thank you for the Heart Me From You. rants. There's a dark web. He is 100% baiting
Thanks
behind
for
the
the
scenes.
gift.
Yeah, frostbitten now. I watched a video from CC Suarez on YouTube where she discovered, I think
Thanks
it's
for the
called
gift.
647 or 7. There's a bunch of numbers. There was a whole Discord thing. And he was 15 sending graphic images. And he was arrested, by the way. Graphic images to a load of people and to minors and to other minors. And that's the reason why I went on a rant yesterday about protecting devices. My mum works with actual victims from that abuse care, and it's horrific. Oh, rants. Yeah, I wonder if E is staying at Talia's. 647 Colt. Thanks, Nympha. I always get the numbers confused because I watched it. As I say,
Thanks
I
for the
just
gift.
fucking said her name. CC Suarez. I watched CC Suarez coverage.
Thanks for the gift.
Yes, no, a few days ago.
Thanks for the gift.
And oh my god. I watch a lot of true crime and different videos. Yes, Jem, not every pred will get convicted. Yeah, not every pred will get convicted. Yep. And like, this is the reason why I talk about Elphaba because Elphaba affects like a lot of my community. My son is 8. I've already taught him how we need to look after children younger than him. Oh, Clara, yeah. It's no wonder survivors don't report, and Talia should be ashamed for parent blaming too. Yeah. The get protection and name. No, the get protection and name changes. Oh, they get protection and name changes. Man, they do. They only get 5 years max anyway. I always watch the true crime shows that go into the psychology behind it. Yes. And it's eye-opening, Emily. Yeah, I love the psychology behind it. I'm livid. I'm so sorry, Rants. I know, this pissed me off as well. That's the reason why I'm currently reading the comments because I've riled myself up a little bit. And if I rile myself up too much, I'm going to cause a seizure. I'm 42 years old, and the man who done it to me never got convicted. I'm so sorry. What about that family? They were always online, and it was found out the mum and another woman. And I'm not too sure about that one. Where I'm from, convicted PDFs get less time in prison than weed smokers. Yeah, it's sick, isn't it? If everyone on the app reported E, then the police would have to do something. Liz, you would think. Since I'll never get justice, and I'm at peace with that, but it can't keep on happening. Spoons. Yeah, I fully get you. Say hurty words about the PM and you'll end up in prison, but PDF get away with it. Right, Linda? Has E been live yet? No, Cal, no, they haven't. Talia makes out they protect their kids online, but they were exposed to her toxicity last night. It's hypocritical. My abuser is not in jail doesn't mean it didn't happen. Right, Tash. Right. Exactly. Talia has a saviour complex. I mean, most Christians do. I say most because there are some good Christians out there. I watched my 5-year-old grandson get around passwords to buy games. Nanny cake, they can do it. I'm doing a degree in forensic psychology, Liz. Oh, that sounds amazing. I love psychology. I went to a talk show by a forensic site called The Psychology of a Serial Unaliver. My God, it was interesting. Emily, yeah. I think E has something on Talia. There's no way anyone is defending this, either that or she's E. Yeah, Jules. No, he hasn't been on live yet. they get 5 years max. Yeah, Stace. He admitted what he done, but not once have they apologized to the kids in that chat. No, Buster, no. Please can someone fill me in? Talia is defending E to the max. So I'm just going to skip past a few comments because I know I've got a lot. The fact that he admits that he did wrong, but there's a but attached to it. Yes, there is, yeah. He's still, I don't know what you mean. Their kick account has been banned, Sharon. Oh, okay. She's as Christian as I am, Rants. Yeah, I know, right? He's still posting reels on TikTok like nothing has happened. Oh, okay. My ex is my abuser, Gemma. I'm so sorry. And he currently lives in South Africa. I'm so sorry, Gemma. Yeah. EQ said just before he's sneaky and knows how basically lie to to sway people because she spent time. Yeah, Bailey's, yeah. I'm doing a forensic psych degree too, Emily. Oh, wow. Okay. Everyone's doing psych degrees. I think E has something on Talia, the way Talia is acting. Yeah. Morning, Lou. Would shock you the fact the Catholic community are into kids. No, Jackie, it wouldn't shock me. Considering what they hide. Nope. And there's been deep dives on that too. Talia really needs to go reread her Bible. Their kick is still there. I just looked. The kick would still be there. They're just banned. Talia is a long-time friend of E. It makes me wonder what skeletons E and she have. Danny, they might have skeletons, but E's kick is still showing for me.
Thanks
I think it would still show. Thank you for the heart, me, and thank you for the awesomeness as well. It would still show. It would still show. I think even though if it was banned. I definitely don't miss the Insta stories because they're on here now. Oh, no. An island, they should be on that together. Yeah, they should be all on an island together. Kick hasn't been banned. Just check. Would it disappear if it was banned? Wasn't there a question about how Talia met that man one who helped her out? Who's guys? I'm not too Baileys. I'm not sure. Then again, not just Catholic Church, all of them. Oh yeah, there's abuse in a lot of religious sects. My abuser was your dad. I'm sorry, Stace. And he's still alive. God knows where he's living, but it's far away from me. Yeah. Yeah, mine is still alive. The asshole hasn't died yet. I don't think she has even opened her Bible now. The Vatican is a deep dive. Be careful if you go down it. Oh, Catherine. I know. I've been down a small deep dive. Maybe he has the drink driving against her. Maybe, Jackie. I think Talia has upset E. E was upset. Sorry. I will get my words. I think Talia was upset E is in the agency. I don't think E is, though. When did E get banned from Kick? I don't know. Someone just said that E got banned from Kick, so I'm not too sure. Yes, Kick is different, I think. Right, yeah, I don't know how Kick works, but I think maybe Kick, you can get banned from going live, but your Kick account still shows, possibly. I don't know. My user was... Station. The godfather of Talia... Tahali, I can't say that word. Talia K. Oh. Anywhere with men in power, there is abuse. I mean, Springs, yeah. I thought it was so hard to catch a ban on Kick. It can be hard, guys. It can be hard, but as I say, I don't use Kick. I have a Kick account. I started it years ago, I think, yeah, I don't use it. I don't use it. Did you see how she was with Darren? Very hypocritical of her. It's very hypocritical. So, We're going to listen to this a little bit more. I'm going to try and remain as calm as I can.
You wouldn't
Thanks,
do that.
Delegate.
That's
You
not
normal
what-
thing
that's
as
not
an
what
adult.
happened.
Why would you do
That's
where there
not
was
what
children at?
happened.
This is what I'm saying.
But that's
And it's
not what
fucking
happened. She
wrong.
didn't
And
put-
do you know what the problem is?
Oh,
There's
no,
that many
you're not
people
saying
making
that.
excuses
You
for
are not
it.
saying
It's
she
fucking
put her
wrong.
meat and two veg
It's
on show,
wrong.
because that's
There's
not
too
what she
many
did.
people making
She
excuses for it.
to
And
be-
it's fucking.
I will
And
say
if
they
it was
got-
your child in there, you wouldn't fucking care what diagnosis it was. You'd have the guts for garters. Now, come on, Talia.
No, yeah, but I'm going to stick
Can I
to
just
facts,
say-
not bullshit that you've just made up.
Can
and
I
think that
just
she-
say,
We bring the facts though, Talia. We brought all the facts and you are ignoring all the facts. I don't know why you're ignoring all the facts. And like I turned around and said, Pred supporter and Talia is a Pred supporter, and that's what you'll be known as now.
meat and two veg on the internet when she
Right.
didn't.
Right.
Why
Can I
would
just
you
say-
fucking lie?
They
Why are
didn't-
you lying and
Talia,
making it up when you know
May I-
that's not what she fucking did?
Talia,
No one said what fucking hell. Ali, no. Talia was massively supporting Elphaba last night. Elphaba turned around and said that they said they felt their crotch up. No one's saying that Elphaba put their meat and two veg on live stream. What Elphaba has done is you can see their meat and two veg, like silhouette. You can literally see that. So there's that. He would never stand up for anyone like this. No, they wouldn't. I think this world is backwards. Yeah, because it is. Come on, those leggings he wears and shoves the screen into. Yeah. And he does that on purpose. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the slime pics. Yeah.
Talia,
Bullshit.
second.
Did you want to get a few fucking views and
Talia,
you want to get
second.
people in here talking shit?
Talia,
That's
please
not
for a
what
second.
happened.
Please, just for a second.
No. That again, again, Talia's changing the angle on purpose. That's not what people are saying. People are saying that Elphaba talks sexually to minors and then posted a picture of a man and then a picture of a Venom one in the chat sexually. These are sexual pictures. No one's saying that Elphaba posted a picture of their meat and two veg. Hi, Miss Thing. Oh yeah, the Christian child. Was Talia there? She's very sure of these things. Yeah, I know.
Second. They didn't put their area on that group chat, no. However, they have admitted that the reason they got banned from, I can't remember the website.
I don't know. I don't know how you get into the agency. Apparently, you just got to support a predator.
Name was because
Roblox.
no, not that one.
Like me.
That's the one. Was because they were putting up images of them touching themselves, and they thought it was okay because everyone else was doing it.
No, that's not what happened.
That's what the voice notes. That's the voice notes.
No, the
saying.
voice notes are her speaking about doing that. So let's be really clear.
On a live stream. On Likey.
Which is wrong.
Can I answer Talia's question, please? So, Talia, you said when does this end? It probably never end for some people.
But why? So
but-
what? You just wanted to kill herself then?
Right, we're going to go back just a touch.
If they
Kill themselves on the internet.
Right, no. Hang on. I went forward, not back. Sorry.
They thought it was okay because everyone else was doing it.
No, that's not what happened.
We're going to go. Right, we're going to do it because this is going to irritate me.
the cells up there.
That's what the voice notes. That's the voice notes.
No, the
saying.
voice notes are her speaking about doing that. So let's be really clear. Which is wrong.
Yeah, he is a known liar, yeah. Why is Talia the voice of all knowledge without knowing anything? I know. So Talia is saying even when he admits to it, they didn't do it. Yep.
Can I answer Talia's question, please? So, Talia, you said when does this end? It probably never end for some people.
But why? So
but-
what? You just wanted to kill herself then?
No. As I was saying, let me finish.
Where do you want it to
Stop
go?
that.
No,
Come
hold
on
on,
now.
hold on.
No, because this is where it's going.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Elphaba has been known to S-bait on live stream, and when they buttered themselves and nicked themselves, they were shocked. You know when this ends, Talia? When Elphaba removes themselves from social media and stops talking to minors on live stream. Or better yet, like a time I met Talia at airport. Wasn't she working in airport too? I'm not too sure about that. But she does come around and say that she's met Brian May, yeah. I tell it, even those the SH baiting out there. Yep. Yep, they throw the S baiting out like it's fucking candy. What did Prim you say? I've said this. He's definitely emotionally manipulating Talia. Yep.
Well, stop. We've already had someone kill themselves on the internet already.
If Elphaba's mental health was this bad, then as their predatory friend, as the pred's friend, maybe you should be telling them to delete their accounts and sort out their life. But no, I don't think that's what you're saying behind the scenes, are you? No. I wonder if Jack ever comes across this stuff and how glad he is to be away from it all now. Yeah, Molly, yeah. ES baits to manipulate. This is so messed up. Oh yeah, this is messed up. That's okay, Wicked. I hope your meetings are going well. I hope your meetings are going well. Yeah, but yeah, we got S-baiting.
Listen, if they feel that way because they know they fucked up and they've done wrong, you cannot put that on somebody's head. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Endless bullying ends in lies being taken. Yes, it is.
Let me finish. Some people will never be satisfied about it, but I'm sure quite a lot of people would eventually move on if Elphaba, first of all, admitted it, because he's always denied it, and then second of all, the true mea culpa, a true story, a proper story.
Who's eating crisps?
Some people will never be satisfied, but I think that would, at least he could say, I've apologised and I've admitted it.
I've seen her
Okay, Bailey's, yeah.
do that so many times.
He's never admitted it. There's always a but, or Jordan groomed me, Jordan manipulated me, I was actually the victim.
Do you know that Jordan did manipulate her?
No. Stop. Jordan didn't groom Elphaba. Elphaba sent those messages. End of discussion. Where's Jordan now, Talia? Where's Jordan grooming Elphaba now? Hang on. Guests are suspended, restricted, recommendation, etc. due to reproduce content. Will you piss off? By the way, thank you for the heart me star, but apparently gifts are suspended due to reproduce content. Does anybody else fucking get this shit? That autism report, the provider isn't on the right to choose. Or no, I know, Lou. Jordan is complicit, but not to blame. Exactly. Everyone else is to blame. Like I said, Talia Pred Protector.
Do you know that?
No. Jordan didn't groom Elphaba because Elphaba was on Grindr. Elphaba was quite capable on Grindr. Sending slime pictures to men. Because isn't that CP? Isn't that what Elphaba turned around and said? Right. No, Talia. Jordan didn't groom Elphaba.
It doesn't excuse anything, but he was a 20-year-old.
He was
19.
19, Jordan, and Elphaba was 17. There were 2 years in between them.
Right.
No. 1 year.
It's very
It
slow.
was a 15-year-old and a 40-year-old.
Stop saying that. Elphaba was not slow in development.
Violence not in the box.
Violence dog barred internet connection at the moment.
Can I just ask a question before I drop down, Peril? Sorry, can I just ask Talia one question? Right, you're saying how long? how long is Elphaba going to go through this, right? Just say, for instance, something happened to your children, right? Were spoken sexually towards. When are you going to forgive that perpetrator? Because
Well,
if it was my
firstly,
children, it would be never.
Well, firstly, my kids would. I'd never ever be in that situation because my kids don't go in group chats. With
Oh, you're so perfect. The perfect mother. The perfect Christian mother, aren't you? Do you know what happens in those churches? Okay.
adults, and I have full access to their phone. So more
But
for
then
them.
other parents maybe thought their kids didn't do that as well, Talia.
Well, no. I know every single move.
Oh, you know every single move, do you? Okay. Right. Do you send your kids to Bible school? Do you send your kids out to church? Okay. We know what happens in those places, don't we, Talia? And it doesn't just happen in mobile phones. It can happen anywhere.
My kids make.
My kids themselves to be a godlike syndrome. My kids would have done all kinds behind my back. The same as my grandkids.
My kids aren't even allowed a headset. They're not even allowed a headset for the PlayStation. I have to hear, see everything until you're 18 years old and out my roof. I want to know every single thing you're doing. And you're not allowed.
Oh, and the kids always find a way. Do you not realise this will happen in school? Right. Okay. And kids delete shit.
Well, that's good on you, but I'm saying that me as a grandmother, as a parent, I don't know everything mine's doing.
Well, I'm sorry you don't, but I do.
I really
would
don't.
never. My child would never, ever end up in a chat group on WhatsApp with adults. That's ridiculous.
So do you think it's the parents' fault then? Do you think it's the parents' fault?
There's a lot of people to blame here, and one common denominator. But why the hell are 10-year-olds in a WhatsApp group with adults, huh?
Why would Elphaba want to sit in a WhatsApp?
You fucking sick bitch. And I will use that word. You sick person. To sit there and victim blame and victim shame. You're victim blaming the children. Not just the parents, but the children as well. Like I said, Talia Dean may as well go and sit with Jeffrey Epstein. An ARC agency is now a predator's breeding ground. You hear that, Rickster? Your partner has now made sure that your agency and anyone associated with it is a pred agency, because this disgusting person is a pred supporter. Because regardless of if this was Elphaba, she has just turned around and said, oh, what are 10-year-olds doing in group chat? So she's just blaming the 10-year-olds. She's victim blaming 10-year-olds. Pred supporters, the lot of you. And not just Pred supporters. Because like I turned around and said, this goes bigger now. PDF supporters. Because take Elphaba out of this, what she has just turned around and said, she is victim blaming children. Not just parents, children. So any child that comes across any content, sexual, anything like that. So yeah, ARC agency, anyone in that agency, I would leave if I were you.
Group with children.
Exactly.
So why?
And I'm going to be honest, she's very lucky. She's very lucky that I'm not a vindictive little shit. I'm not. But if I was a vindictive little shit, because this would have CPS, Child Protective Services, all the fuck over it. All the fuck over it. It really fucking would. This would have Child Protective Services all the fuck over it, sitting there defending someone who spoke sexually to minors. That's what this would have all over it. Wait, what did Spoon say? Sorry, what did Spoon say? It's not your fault, Spoons. I'm really triggered by this as well, so you're not alone, Spoons. No mother, no mine would defend it, yeah. You're not alone. Spoons, you're not alone. Don't ever feel like that. Don't ever feel like that. Everyone is here. It was not your fault, Spoons. It wasn't your fault. Please protect your mental health and step away if you need. The inboxes are open. The inboxes are open. And if you need to step away. This is the reason why I have these live streams, is so that we can come and talk about these things, so that you're not alone, and I'm not alone either. What do you think Talia's godfather would say? Yeah. You're not alone. And don't feel bad, Spoons. Don't ever feel bad. At all. It's never the victim's fault at all. It's never the victim's fault. Don't ever let someone like Talia the words that Talia just turned around and said, make you feel like it's your fault. It's never your fault. As someone that has literally had to sit there in myself and had to unpack a lot myself, it's not your fault. It's not my fault. You're survivors in all of this. You're survivors of the things. Don't ever make it feel like it's your fault. She's so damaging saying these things. She has no idea. Right, Spins. No, she has no idea. She has no idea. But don't ever make it feel like it's your fault. And to anyone out there, don't ever make it feel like it's your fault. It's never the victim's fault. No, it isn't. No. It's never the victim's fault. We are warriors. Yes, Karen, we are. We are warriors. I think there's only a little bit left of this, but we are warriors. DMs are open, yes. DMs are definitely open. If anybody, needs to talk or speak or anything like that, DMs are open. I think this is over.
Don't take away from the fact that it back to her. You keep bringing it back to her.
Because it is back to E, but there is.
The perpetrator, the children have done nothing wrong. The kids have done nothing
Where's
wrong.
the parents?
That's not the parents' fault.
Okay, so does your 10-year-old have WhatsApp?
I think you're wrong, Tally. You're blaming a 10-year-old for what a big, hairy-ass fucking person's doing by talking about the bills.
You are not allowed to be on WhatsApp under 16.
God forbid anything ever happens to your
Exactly.
kid.
So it was all sly. It was underhanded what was going on. Do not tell me that the invested one didn't know.
The parents have to take some accountability. Fucking hell.
No, Alpha needs to take
As
full.
much as you try and protect your kids, sometimes it doesn't happen.
Well, this tells me that you all give your kids mobile phones.
Hold on,
and you see no problem.
You know what
My
this is?
grandkids
Yeah.
are.
It's not good, and I.
Just wanted to play the rest of that. Have you seen part 2? Well, yeah, I have. I've seen a bit of part 2. Yes, I just wanted to play the rest of that. Why not say E needs to take accountability? Exactly. Morning, Robin. Morning, Robin. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. I think we need
Palate cleanser.
a palate cleanser.
Just finish the rest of the playlist.
We'll have. I'm gonna need to do some editing. We're back. We'll see whether things work now. and I try not to get myself a restriction. I say try, doesn't mean I'll succeed. I say try doesn't mean I'll succeed, people. It doesn't mean I'll succeed, but I'll try to not get myself a restriction on this live. Thank you for the heart, me, Emily. There you go. So it was just with standings.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you, Banana. Thank you. Good afternoon, Emma. So yeah, we'll restart.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you, Emma. I was just like, because PI said that he couldn't. PI said he couldn't send a gift. So,
thanks for the gift.
Thank you, Kaz. Hello, Miss Thing. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome
Thanks for
back.
the gift.
Thank you for the roses, BLT. Thank you for the heart, me PI.
Thanks for the gift.
Hello, Witchy. So we're back. I need to go and
Thanks for the
find.
gift.
Thank you, everybody. I need to find. Here we go. So
Thanks
this
for
is
the gift.
part 2.
Thanks for the gift.
Elphaba going to go through this, right? Just say
Hi
Thanks for the
again. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Sorry. Yes, you can send gifts.
Thanks for the gift.
Sorry. Where am I going? Around the twist. Where strange things happen.
Thanks for the
We're
gift.
going around the twist. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everyone. I
Thanks
will
for the
someone to
gift.
say. I need to reiterate this again. The gifts
Thanks for
aren't
the gift.
mandatory. Like, I don't want to come up. I always feel guilty.
Thanks for the gift.
But so where strange things happen, we're going around the twist. But tapping is just as good. Showing out is just as good. To get the word out, because we cause chaos on live streams. I know, Spoons, but cat. But hi again, Kaz. Hello. Well, thank you, Beth. But it's not a mandatory thing. Hey, Kay. It's not a mandatory thing. We only give because we appreciate you, your lives, and the effort you put into bringing us fab lives. Oh, thank you, PR. But as I said, they're not mandatory. No, welcome back, Mel. Thank you for sharing the live, Liz. They're not mandatory.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the roses, everybody. Because as I say, I know everyone. We're in a cost of living crisis.
Thanks for the gift.
I know everyone's struggling and things like that. So, I get it. And I will turn around and say, your money gets spent on. I will turn around and say your money gets spent on makeup and gaming. That's what your money gets spent on. Makeup and gaming. Hi, Leela. That's what your money gets spent on. Makeup and gaming and nails. Hey, Pentic. Hello.
Thanks for the gift.
That's what it gets spent on. So where am I going? I'm going around the fucking twist. Makeup and gaming are how I spend my money. So that's yes means. Good morning, Kimberly. I think the fact you generally don't expect gifts, that makes us happy. No, I don't expect them. I'd come on, like, just chat. Anyone want to take over? Anyone to take over an argument with Nimbus? What's Nimbus? You also try and get rid of me. Listen, my makeup isn't perfect, Cat. Listen, I'm not great with makeup. But I could do that one day, Cat, yeah. I could do that one day. So this is... Thank you for the rose, Karen. No, Karen. I just need a space to feel less lonely while I'm housebound, so your lives are 10 out of 10. Oh, I know, Spoons, but I'm sorry that you're housebound. I get that. Oh, disability access card, as companies pick and choose which card they take. Oh, Nimbus. Oh, yeah, Nimbus. Yeah. As I said, I don't have a disability access card. I don't have one. I've never needed one because I regulate myself enough, and Mr. Raccoon takes care of me. So this is part 2. This is part 2, and as I say, I'm going to try and keep my rage to a minimum. To a minimum. Just so that I don't get any more violations.
Rabies is taking hold.
And I saw someone going mad at people for not giving bigger gifts. He complained about the corgi. Oh my God. No, like, as I say, like, me and Mr. Raccoon are couple goals. We torture each other.
Yeah, you don't want to be like us.
You don't want to be like us, trust me. We torture
Thanks
each
for the
other.
gift.
We torture each other. Thank you, everybody. We torture each other. But no, like...
Couple goals is Morticia and...
Oh, yeah, Morticia and Gomez. Yeah,
Couple goals.
those are couple goals. We aspire to be like them. Thank you for the pop parrot. Oh, that's cute. It's so cute. Honestly, yeah, we torment each other on a daily basis. What you see on live stream is what we do to each other pretty much all the time. It's fun, I swear. We don't torment each other at all.
The sarcasm is 100% genuine.
Yeah, the sarcasm is 100% genuine.
Free-range sarcasm.
Yeah, it's what was it on Hell's Bells? Flirting with the Protestant and the Catholic. Flirting. Yeah. But no, this is...
Put your hands up in the chat if you're excited for book 2.
Oh, I'm excited for book 2, yeah. I need to read book 1, but yeah.
Yes, I know. I know you're going to want me to get it for your birthday.
Yeah.
That and a crown.
Yeah, that and a crown. I need a crown, to be fair. It needs to go with my aesthetic. Me and my partner are the same as you two. Oh, Charlotte, yeah. Catholics, big up, Lolly. Yeah. So this is part 2. I need to know when someone comes up. I know it by the voice. I missed the fun arguments I had with late hubby. Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry. But yeah, like we have fun bickering arguments.
Linda, you can still argue with him. He just can't argue back.
Yeah. I mean, like
that way you can always win.
Yeah, exactly, Linda. You can always win the argument. I mean, to be fair though, Linda, I never win, so it's not fun. I never win. Anyway, so this is part 2. Is that like before I play part 2? Is everyone okay? Can I do a poll? Let me do a poll. When this thing fucking loads, I swear it doesn't like me. Let me do a quick poll. Let me do a quick poll. Smiling face, yes. Crying face, no. If everyone is okay. Smiling face, yes. Crying face, no. Before we do part 2. Smiling face, yes. Crying face, no. In the poll. I just want to make sure that everyone is okay before I do part 2. Where the fuck did that poll just go to? That poll just fucking vanished on me. So I'm not going to know the fucking results. What the fuck? What? Excuse me, tech. Excuse me, technology. Oh, there it is. It just decided to go down on me. So, yeah, we've got 15 seconds for the poll. Yeah, PI, it just minimized for me. Thank you, Alex. Thank you for that, me. I just want to make sure that everyone's okay before I play this. So the poll has ended. 32 people said yes, no people said no. So I just want to make sure that everyone is okay. Because, and by the way, I'm okay. So we had the cleansing, so yeah, I just want to make sure that everyone's okay, because like I always forget that when I play these videos, I always forget to make sure that everyone's okay before I play them.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following Min. And
Thanks
thank
for
you
the
for the
gift.
roses, Linda. I just want to make sure that you all are okay. Because I know that we sit down and this is the reason why I pause a lot as well, because I also have a lot of opinions and everyone else has a lot of opinions as well. Yes, means a lot. Certain topics just make you angry. As you can tell,
Thanks for
certain
the gift.
topics make me angry as well. And this is the reason why we have these live streams, so that we can sit and have spaces for everyone to vent. It's basically just a big place where we can come and sit and talk, really.
It's a big, massive rage room.
Yeah, although to be fair, I need a rage room
You
sometimes.
just don't have the catharsis of breaking shit.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't have we don't have that. So we need that though. Sometimes I think we need that. Sometimes I think we do need that. We do need the rage room to rage and destroy and just get things off our chest. Anyway, so this is part 2 of Pearl's Live discussing Elphaba. Oh, there's a treasure box. There was a treasure box. Who put the treasure box in? I completely missed that.
Thanks
Who
for the
put the
gift.
treasure box in? I've gone to one good idea. Just wasn't
Thanks
angry
for the
enough
gift.
to feel it. Oh, Emily. Oh, thank you for putting the treasure box in, Karen. I completely missed that. I do apologise. I was too busy yapping. Thank you, Karen, for putting the treasure box in. But yes, this is part 2. Good afternoon, Trust No One.
For instance, something happened to your children, right? Were spoken sexually towards. When are you going to forgive that perpetrator? Because
Well,
if it
well,
was my
firstly-
children, it would
Yeah.
be never.
Well, firstly, my kids I'd never ever be in that situation because my kids don't go in group chats with adults, and I have full access to their phone. So more
But
for
then
them.
other parents maybe thought their kids didn't do it.
You do when you have Talia and Angie defending Elphaba's behaviour and decisions. Yeah, Angie, yeah.
There as well, Talia.
Well, no. I know every single move my kids make.
That's
Every
right,
one.
Becky.
My
But
kids,
would make
even
themselves
they're
to
not
be a
even-
godlike
they're-
syndrome. My
I
kids
don't
would have
care.
done all kinds behind my
don't
back.
care.
The same as my granny.
My
You
kids
can't
aren't
say that
even
to me,
allowed a
Talia.
headset. They're not even allowed a headset for the PlayStation. I have to hear, see everything until you're 18 years old. And out my
So, question then. I have a little question. Yeah, Talia is going to go down with E. Talia is live right now. And this was yesterday. I believe this was yesterday. And you can tell it's daytime by Pearl's scream, right? How is she watching her kid while she is live? Exactly the question, exposing the rose. Exactly the question I was going to ask. So how is she watching her kid right now whilst this is going down? I believe this is called a lie.
Also, my question is,
Go on.
she's going to be the kind of parent that goes, why does my kid never talk to me?
Yeah, exactly. Why does the kid never...
Why is my kid going off to college in a completely different state on the other side of the world and not come home?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you're being too strict. Yeah, and the kid's going to keep...
The kid's going to get freedom and go, holy shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Which, by the way, I just saw that you've got ice cream and then realised where's mine. And then I was like, oh,
You
wait.
fucking ate it.
I ate it, yeah. Which, by the way, they got the fucking order wrong. But, by the way, I know we're going on a side tangent.
Thanks for the gift.
They got the fucking order wrong. I wanted fucking
Fudge brownie?
fudge brownie,
Yeah.
and they fucking sent cookie dough. Rude.
Like you wouldn't eat cookie dough.
I ate the cookie dough ice cream, yeah, but I wanted fudge brownie ice cream. Fucking rude.
Oh, walk up to the shop and buy you fucking fudge brownie ice cream then.
Ooh, yay. Sorry. Never mind.
Ruth, I want to know every single thing you do, and you're not allowed a phone.
Well, that's good on you, but I'm saying
Yes,
for
it
me
is.
as a grandmother, as a parent, I don't know everything mine's doing.
Well, I'm sorry you don't, but I do.
I
So
really
I would
don't.
never,
Interesting.
my child would never, ever end up in a chat group on
Right,
WhatsApp with adults. That's
So
ridiculous.
do you think it's the parents' fault
can I
then? Do
just
you think
ask,
it's the
I
parents'
think
fault,
there's a
Talia?
lot of people to blame here and one common denominator, but why the hell are
perpetrator.
10-year-olds in a WhatsApp group with adults, huh?
Why would Elphaba
Yeah,
want
right.
to sit in a WhatsApp group with children?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Well, you just argued the point. Why would Elphaba want to sit in a chat room with 10-year-olds? I'll have a cookie dough, please, Mr. Raccoon.
Can we just say,
She's going to regret this. Go on.
who necessarily said the adult is being an adult in the chat room?
Who said? Oh yeah. That took me a second. Yeah. Oh no, I think it was an old GoFundMe that was reposted. Goes through shadow. Yeah, I think it was an old one. I mean, I do like mint chocolate ice cream. But yeah, that's a good point. Mr. Raccoon just brought up. Yeah. Wow, Sharon, that's it. These kids are more clued up, and like Talia. Nope, this argument doesn't wash, Talia. It doesn't wash. Yeah, Linda. Yeah, he does put on a childlike voice. Yep, and the problem is that they're talking about the Likey situation. He was on Roblox. That's a separate situation. And he does stuff now, which is another situation, and the predatory behaviours has continued. So, also, just Talia thinks she's Elphaba's parental role model. Yes, because the way Talia speaks as if Elphaba is a child, and Elphaba's not a child. Elphaba's a fully grown adult, and Elphaba is capable of doing a lot. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
But
this is what I mean.
doesn't take
You
away
keep
from the fact
bringing
that
it back
they
to
did.
her. You keep bringing it
Because
back to
it was
her and back to her.
Because Elphaba is the one that was talking sexually to minors and still does. It's going to keep on being brought up because of the way Elphaba acts. It's a pattern of behaviour. That's why. He knows exactly what he is doing. It's all about the end game for them. Yeah. Morgana, can you stop?
But the perpetrator, the children have done nothing wrong. The kids have done nothing
But where's
wrong.
the parents?
It's not the parents' fault.
Okay, so does your 10-year-old have WhatsApp?
I think you're wrong, Tally. You're blaming a 10-year-old for what a big,
10-year-old?
hairy-ass fucking person's doing by talking about...
Oh, yeah, I know. Bird Girl, yeah. Imagine a mother doing this. Yeah, she's playing on not the actual age. And yes, yeah. Thank you for the handout, Kaz, by the way. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they're doing. Yes. Yep. That's exactly what they're doing. Yeah.
You are not
God
allowed
forbid
to
anything
be on
ever happens to
WhatsApp
your
under
kids.
16.
God forbid anything ever happens to your
Exactly.
kids.
So it was all sly. It was underhanded what was going on. Do not tell me that the invested one didn't know.
The parents have to take some accountability. Fucking hell.
No, Claire, I don't think it was. No.
As much as you try and protect your kids, sometimes it doesn't happen.
Well, this tells me that you all give your kids mobile phones.
Hold on,
then,
the
you see
the
no
parents-
problem.
You know what
the
that
My
says to me,
grandkids
Talia?
are
You know what
That's
that
more
says to
for
me?
you.
fucking wild.
More
The
for
parents-
you.
wild. The parents
Talia,
have to
do you know
take
what that
accountability.
says?
So what did PI say? The children were being children. He was the one who made inappropriate comments, not the kids. Yeah. And now because Talia can't argue that comment, now it's the parents' fault. She can't just sit there and turn around and say it was E's fault. Yeah.
To me, it doesn't matter what happens to your
Mom,
victim.
put the boxes back to 9, please, and
to
stop
blame.
moving them about. Thank you.
If your kid
The gaslighting is absolutely
Stop
wild.
it a minute. Stop turning microphones off. Put her microphone
If
back
your
on.
child has
It's up
WhatsApp
here.
at 7
All
years
of you
old,
talk
then
one at
fuck
a
me.
time.
Exactly, Ebony. Yeah, parents can't always keep their children safe in this world because this world is so messed up. Yep, and Alphabet is the reason. The point is that he kept going after a child said their age. Yeah.
I'm not here.
And the point is, Alphabet is still doing these things. And that's what, and it's not just about the likey messages. It's also about Roblox. It's also about everything. It's also about now in 2026, what Alphabet is also doing now. And that's the reason why things like the liking messages keep on getting brought up, because the pattern of behavior is the same. Alphabet's just more covert about it.
Debate. Sorry, I came in for thought cheesecake.
Right, you're on about letting you speak.
Right, so I'm going to stop it there because I was asked to. Because it gets a bit heated and they go hard. But I do have, I can't believe Talia has said that. Yeah, Talia has said, yeah. But there was, I need to go somewhere because, wait, like the money, a lady whose daughter has autism, and he deleted the message. Yeah. Earlier this year, when he got hyper excited about getting a friend at a Pokemon meet. Yeah, Jack, yeah. There's a lot of things. Sounds like it doesn't it? So there's, so this was Talia after Pearls. Talia was so messed up defending E, and she is 100% did. Oh yeah, this was
To an argument.
This is part 3. Talia goes live after her fallout with Pearl. After her fallout with Pearl. So this was afterwards. This was afterwards. So, and she has a lot to
Thanks for the
say.
gift.
She has a lot to say. Thank you for that, me, Ashley. Yeah, she came off so Julie. Yeah, she's lost the plot. Hold on to your Bibles,
Thanks for the
everyone.
gift.
Thank you for the heart, me Willow. Hold on to your Bibles, people. Hold on to your Bibles. He said last year that his favourite time of day was when schools got out. As he was walking out at 3 p.m. Yeah, defending a prick for clout. That's how irrelevant she is on it. Yeah. It's weird that Rickster and her sit in different rooms and lies while she's upset. I don't understand. I mean, she needs the holy water now. Holy water. We'll throw the holy water everywhere. Children should be able to use the internet without wrong-uns trying to abuse them in some way. Yes, PR, yeah. They should, yeah. We played a bit of Part 2 Magic. We know Rickster's bad, but even E doesn't accept all of Talia's BS. Yeah, I know, Angie, I know. I'm back, Josh. My head was sore, Emma, yeah, I know. As Rickster states in the live, they don't always live together. Yeah, so this is Talia after the live stream with Pearl. Afterwards. Well, what were you wearing? Were you out alone? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Were you drunk? Yeah, and that's exactly what Talia will do. That's exactly what Talia will do. TikTok book speed, Josie, hello. And where is E in all this? Well, Talia protects them. Hiding. Good morning, Sabrina. What did I miss this morning? Oh, Talia protecting E. Oh, this was yesterday. We're gonna. Will you settle? She doesn't say that to E when E alleges all these things. Yeah, I know. E would never stick up for Talia if it was the other way around. No, they wouldn't. They'd be hiding. Shock horror, she's making a fool out of herself by doing so. Yep. It's never the child or parent's fault if an adult chooses to abuse a child. It's 1000% abuser's fault. Yes. Talia used to mock the E. People in the live were stating that, yep. Would she let E babysit her kids? Probably. Lucifer. I like the name Lucifer. E would be hiding behind a... Yeah, he would be hiding behind a woman, yeah. E is messaging her while she's taking up the E. E can never defend themselves. No, they can't. No. So this is afterwards.
So she gets views, and the second she starts getting views, she's like, come on, me baby, let's get the... Let me tell you something, okay? And let me tell you this good.
Yeah, he's in hiding, and Charlie's doing all the defending in the world. He's doing all the defending in the world. He's doing all the defending in the world.
Because I want everyone to know where I stand on this, right?
On the flip
Here for 1 second. Let me put my hair up. Absolute old cock. Do you know, Pearl never changed, and I actually think Pearl has mental health disorders where...
Oh, that's rich coming from someone who defends E, who has no mental health disorders, but okay. We've got Dr. Talia in the... We've got Dr. Talia in the house, everyone. Dr. Talia.
Paging Dr. Talia. Paging Dr. Talia.
You got patience to look after Talia. Where's your psych? Where's your psych degree? Come on. Come on, it's coming out.
Patience to state containment.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know, Fentic. I know.
Just has to make a fucking row out of nothing. Could people see my point in there? What I was fucking saying? The absolute... Oh, she's such a wrong un. Like, she's going to talk to me about autism because her grandson or whoever has autism.
Oh, her grandson. So, if you want to play this game, Talia, is your son autistic? We know Elphaba's faked their diagnosis. Want to do it in air quotes. Right. I'm looking forward to the day Talia realises she effed up and has defended these decisions, yeah. All of a sudden, she's a doctor. People can chat GPT and email. Yep, they can. Yep. This is all for E, a predator. Calls per a wrong one, but doesn't call E one. Oh, yeah. The thing is, autism hasn't even got a reason to show up with E. I know. Why has her opinion changed now? Money. She just throws herself under the bus constantly. Yep, I wouldn't have time to spend on the internet when my kids were small. I was busy working. I know, Karen. This is going to smash her in the face. Oh, yeah, it will.
Like the cartoon anvil.
Yep.
Pearl, I looked at
Thanks for the gift.
Elphaba.
You looked at Elphaba. You looked at Elphaba because autism has a look. Okay. Thank you for the Help Me Inc, Mum, and thank you for the Help Me Sense of Style. When she comes crying, people are going to say, "We told you so." Yep. Told you so, Pred supporter.
Elphaba, I know Elphaba, and I know the classic signs of autism.
Ooh!
The classic.
Oh, wait, the classic signs. I'm gonna... okay. That's what the psych who did the assessment said according to... Yeah, the classic signs. Okay.
Tell me what they are. Now, because she couldn't fucking tell me what they are...
Okay.
Because she couldn't tell me the signs of autism, she turned it round into, don't tell me about my grandchild or whatever, because that's rubbish. And you...
I know, but I can tell you what the classic signs of autism. Let me think. Communication, social understanding, flexibility of thought, and sensory issues. Oh, look. Miss Talia Dean. To get a diagnosis of autism, you little rat, you have to have issues in 2 or more of those criteria. You have to meet. Right. Want to know why I know that? Because I have worked with people with autism. Because I am an autistic adult. A lot of autistic adults go and find out how it works for them, and how, because we have to find out how it works for us in the world, and you will have to find this out for your son, because a lot of Sen mums have to fight for their kids. But the classic signs of autism. Okay. Oh, right, okay. I've been trying to get my 12-year-old daughter officially diagnosed, and it's been I get that, Sabrina, I get it. Flo, just this trash bag of a human being defending Elphaba. So-called level 1 is high functioning, so not your so-called classic. Wow. I mean, watch 1 hour of E shopping on Scram with Dan, and you'll see E is not autistic. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But she's seen Elphaba. She's seen Elphaba. She knows Elphaba. We've seen Elphaba for hours. Unfortunately. Charlie is so rude and disrespectful to Pearl, whose niece's son has autism. No, but her child has autism. And she sees Elphaba as autistic. Hang on, he said he's been masking symptoms for years, so how did they spot it? Well, Danny, apparently this trash bag can spot it. I know someone who's autistic spectrum shows signs, yet can say they are just outside the spectrum. That can happen, Emma. Of it, but the waiting list is long. I now know where to go to get my child official diagnosed. Talia and ChatGPT. Yeah, Talia. Queen Talia.
Told you, this bitch could make...
Queen Talia.
This bitch could make bank.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the diagnosis backlog.
Yep.
If her gift is as good as she
Powerful.
says it is. I have the gift of being able to see whether your child gets autism.
Yeah, she's got the Holy Spirit. He said,
I'll give her the fucking Holy Spirit.
He said that
it's called Molotov.
He said the food can't touch, but again, he mixes their food all the time. So Jesse, yeah, because he doesn't. He's read that. He's read their food can't touch. Said they've said it, but he doesn't understand what that means. You worry for Talia's children. Yeah, I do too. They also presented with female autistic traits. Yeah, but no, Beth, they would present for male autistic traits, which gets picked up earlier in children than it does for girls. Unfortunately,
thanks for the gift.
My opinion, Pearl is extremely racist. Ava, I know. Pearl's got her own issues as well. Yeah, they're all wrong uns. They've all got their own problems. Thank you for the hand heart, Kaz. Gemma, if you've met one person with autism, you've literally met one person with autism. Yeah, Gemma, I know. But apparently Elphaba has autism, according to this trash bag. E debunked their diagnosis on Scram with Dan. Yes, they did, yeah. It hates tomatoes and food touching, but makes chili con carne with tomatoes. Yep. She thinks she knows everything, yeah. Holy Spirit activated. Everyone loves Mr. I think everyone loves Mr. Raccoon because Mr. Raccoon is a lot more vicious than I am. Molotov, that's just brilliant. I've been at it for years to get the help she needs. It's disgusting. I know, Sabrina, I know. They said they have female traits. Talia's transphobic also. Yeah, Talia's transphobic, yeah. But they scored 10 on an AQ 10. Make that make sense. Oh, you mean the 100? Yeah. The 100? No. They scored 100 on the AQ 10. Yeah. My ex is autistic and he said I have it, but I say I don't. doesn't mean I tell people I do. Ebony, yeah. My daughter has arthrid, sorry, and has to have meal shakes. It angers me so much. I get that, Faye. And I'd show one. I'd show one my son's cognitive reports. It's like a book. Yeah, mate, it's a song. Girls mask better than boys. Jackie, yeah. Hey, Zoe. Talia is the ultimate pick-me girl, by the way. Yeah, Lolly, she is. I'm ADHD. My kids are ADHD. We're all different. Yeah, Alex, yeah. Maybe Elphaba the character does, but not E. Yeah, Emma. He insulted everything we have to do for her. Yeah, Sabrina, he did. Miss Thing says, I think they love you, Mr. Raccoon. My two nephews are autistic, non-verbal, but also totally different. Yeah, Nanny Cake, yeah. The difference with Pearl and E, Pearl gives a voice to people who are not given a safe space to talk. I get that, Angie. Does make me think E has dirt on Talia with Scram with Dan. Possibly. E was spotted in a library editing and printing the papers. Yeah, Ellie, they were. Emma says you could have 5 autistic people in a room and they would all be different. Yes, because people are different.
I know. It's almost as if we're completely different human beings at the end of the day.
Yeah. Mr. is so dry sarcasm. Whereas you are sassy sarcasm. Yeah. I have to keep my reading. I have to keep reading mine over and over again. I get that, Fox. Sensitive to noise but goes to clubs. Yeah. He didn't chase the autism diagnosis until the gifts and money ran out. Yes, Danny. Yep, it's all for money and gifts. They wouldn't split ADHD and autism assessment because it costs more. So we'll do ADHD. This rat. Lily, yep. Remember, he pretended to be malnutrition and he was on shakes. I don't think I've seen that, Anna. Obsession, wicked, trains never mentioned. Yeah, Jack, yeah. That's correct. We love Mr. Raccoon, yeah. I'm gonna have to jump. Yeah, so yeah.
Well, no, I wasn't
Thanks
saying
for the gift.
anything
Thank you for
about
that,
her
Claire.
grandchild. You all know I wasn't. You all know I wasn't talking about her grandchild.
No, but you are now, though, in the air quotes that you've just done. So bullshit.
What I was saying is, I know the classic signs. I never mentioned her.
You know the classic signs.
Anyone can know the classic signs. All you have to do is pick up a fucking psychology book.
Yep, and you can Google. So, well done. Elphaba knows the classic signs. That's the reason why Elphaba is mimicking and copying everyone.
I could walk into any library and go to the SEND section and find the classic signs of ADHD, autism, bipolar, MPD. Doesn't mean I've fucking got it. Doesn't make me an expert. I am only an expert in my own particular brand of autism. Why? Because I'm living it every fucking day.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Same.
All right. Now, are some of the stereotypes correct? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. I can't stand going into a club. 1, because the music is too loud. 2, because they have no sense of personal space. And I hate being trapped. But that does not stop me from putting my Spotify on, putting my headphones in, and listening to my favourite tracks at maximum volume.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is something I control.
Yep.
I know it's loud. I know what I'm listening to. So it doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't control the level of the volume in a club, and I can't control personal space in a club. It is why I have literally had to be escorted out of a club by St. John's Ambulance because I was having a panic attack.
I've had seizures in clubs. Panic attacks and seizures.
Alright? It doesn't help the fact that I was absolutely fucking pissed, but, you know, I ended up having a panic attack in a club.
Yeah, you're at home in your safe space, yeah.
Well, not necessarily in my home. I could be walking the street.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the thing
yeah.
is, I know the music I've chosen,
Yeah.
so I know roughly
But
what the tune is,
what-
and it's my own personal space.
Yeah,
I
but-
can turn it down at any time.
Yeah, but what annoys me about what Talia's saying, she knows the classic signs. Okay. Do you know about communication? Do you know non-verbal communication? Do you know that communication is only verbal communication is only 7%? That the rest of it is body language and tone. No, of course you don't. Right. And so that's communication, and body language. A lot of autistic people don't necessarily pick up on body language, and it's not just body. When it comes to that, right, Talia, you want to get fucking educated on autism, right? When it comes to communication, it's understanding your body language and other people's body language and other people's tone of voice and your tone of voice. So then it's also understanding verbal communication and verbal cues, and that more comes under social understanding and understanding what people are saying and think. Elphaba understands everything. Everything. Elphaba does not fit the criteria to have an autistic diagnosis at all. At all. Whatsoever. So no.
Again,
You're lying for a predator because you want to lie for a predator.
all right, we'll go again on another one of the classic signs. Can't have
Thanks for the
foods
gift.
touching.
That doesn't mean what Elphaba thinks it means, but yeah.
Right? We all go on a very, we'll bring this around.
Mm-hmm.
What don't you like when it comes to meals?
In what sense?
What don't you like touching your food? Like your sauces, gravy. You don't like that touching your food,
No, I don't.
right?
Yeah, I'm very picky. I'm a picky eater, leave me alone.
But guess what? I don't mind gravy. I don't mind sauces.
Yeah, I'm very particular. I don't like sauces.
So, I'm sorry. Am I autistic or am I not?
Again, yeah.
I think PO's out.
What?
I think PO's out.
Oh, okay, P.I. I hope you have a good day. Sorry. My son don't like anything wet. He like to have food with a crunch. Yeah, exposing those, yeah. But here's the thing. You know what annoys me is what Elphaba uses autism. The only time autism ever comes up, or developmental delays, is to get out of talking sexually to minors. That's the only time this ever gets used. It's never used. It's never for anything else.
Alex, I could eat rice pudding all day and
See,
night.
I like rice pudding. I don't mind rice pudding. I just don't like gravy. I don't like gravy or tomatoes or tomato sauce or like anything like that. None of what he has said was shown on Scrambled Down. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. I like custard.
I will eat custard from a tin.
I don't like cold custards though. Ew. It depends on choice. And your boy can't stand food mixing. Food mixing. Yeah, that can be a thing. Like, yeah, I don't. Where the fuck was that comment?
No.
Oh, my boy can't stand food mixed. Shepherd's pie, lasagna. I don't mind that. Yeah, but like, I have to eat foods in stages. But I can't have different food textures in one bite. Yeah, I eat foods in stages. So I guess if that's what you mean. I eat foods in like different stages which everyone just thought I was weird.
I think you are weird.
Leave me alone. I do not like tomatoes, but I'm fine with tomato sauce. I don't like the texture of tomatoes. I get that it's, I don't like either. But that's a bit like with me with eggs. I don't like the yolk of fried eggs. Cornflakes and custard. That doesn't sound like a good mix. No, I can't stand sheets pie, cottage pie, lasagna. Oh, really? What about hot and cold? Can't do it. Hot and cold. Eggs.
Well, something's hot and then it's got something cold in it as well. So probably like sticky toffee pudding with ice cream.
Yeah, I can do that. I love the yolk. I don't like the rest of the egg. See, I'm the opposite. I don't mind the other side of the egg, but no.
See, I'm very funny when it comes to fried eggs. I will cut out the middle.
Yeah.
And eat that.
No, I'm the opposite. I can't do the. I can't do
but
the.
Then
yolk.
I'll eat the white.
See,
I cannot stand
no.
popping a fried egg.
No, but if the yolk's hard, I'll eat that. If the yolk's hard, but if the yolk's, if it's the texture of the yolk when it's all gooey, I'm like, nope.
See, I love a gooey yolk.
Nope.
But I cannot stand popping it. I have to eat it.
No, if it's popped, crack, popping the yolk so that it becomes hard. Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, that's how I like my fried egg. If the fried egg, because that's what my mum used to. My mum used to have to do that for me. She used to have to pop the yolk so that it becomes hard. So that it's technically, if it's a fried egg, the yolk has to be hard. Yolk has to be hard. When the yolk makes my skin funny. Yeah, Vicky, can't do it. Talia is on Miss Red's live, and most comments say Talia is right. No, Talia is wrong. I hate the fact that Talia is a Predator supporter.
That's fine. We've just found the generation of parents who are going to wonder why their children aren't talking to them.
Yep.
They're all going to be sitting alone in an old folks' home, getting beaten by carers.
No, because you know what?
Because their kids couldn't give a flying fuck.
Yeah, because I follow a few. Well, I don't follow them, but they come up on my. The kids will rebel, and they'll find their kids. They will find their kids on the sites where they had predators like Elphaba. Because they're not. We monitor our kids. What about at schools? What about in the churches? Yeah, of course. Thank you for the help me, Robin. Yeah, you can't monitor your kids all the time. And they'll get into the websites that you don't think that they will. So, yeah, good luck. Good fucking luck. That's all I gotta say is good fucking luck. Not being funny, we could get around it. What says kids can't now. Yeah, exactly, Alex. Exactly. I mean, Talia's currently sitting on a fucking live stream. Is she watching her kid? No. So that's bollocks. What they're defending is unfortunately gonna happen to their kids as they're blind to it, obviously. Yep, they're blind to it, Ellie. And by the way, they're gonna be, because you know what's happening right now.
But this is the thing, Ellie. She and people like her are sitting there saying, oh, it's the child's fault, it's the parents' fault. But when their child is the one that is groomed and essayed and possibly disappeared, because that can happen, she will turn around and she will go, why wasn't WhatsApp doing this? Why wasn't Roblox doing this? When all we have to do is pull up the internet and go, this is your words.
These are your words.
These are your very own words, uncut, unedited, and you are blaming family, you're blaming the children, and you are blaming the parents.
Mm-hmm.
But now, it's because it's happened to you, and your child has gone missing, in the worst case scenario,
Yep.
never to be seen again or dumped somewhere in a field.
Yep. And what's your time?
Now it's happened to you. Oh, suddenly you're not to blame. Suddenly your child's not to blame. It's all WhatsApp. It's all Roblox. It's all whatever platform it is.
Oh, no.
No.
No,
Love. The mirror has been held up to your face and you don't like the reflection.
Yeah. And she's currently sitting there supporting a person that will do it to her child. Because like I turned around and said, Elphaba is doing it to children now. That's the reason why the Likey and Roblox and all that situation is being brought up again, because Elphaba is doing it now.
The thing is, right, nowadays, it's so difficult. You cannot say anything to anyone without something happening to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say hello to a child without being labelled a nonce or a predator.
Yeah.
You can't, if a child is lost, you cannot help that child without someone going, oh my God, he's a predator, he's a nonce.
Mm-hmm.
No, the kid is lost, crying and scared shitless,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't do anything. Child falls over, can't do anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For fears of accusation of being labelled.
But when there is a literal predator on the loose...
But you'll let a literal predator come into your fucking house and go, here, little child, sit on my knee, I'm fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah.
How about fuck off?
You'll have literal Talia defending a predator. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I saw another video the other day. And it was a woman who said she'd gone out shopping with her daughter. I think she said she was back to school shopping. And then the daughter wanted to...
Back to school already? Carry on.
Wanted to go clothes shopping. She'd seen something she liked.
Okay.
And they went into New Look. And this child was in the teen range of clothing.
Okay.
And the mother was genuinely shocked because all they saw for that age range in New Look for a preteen teen girl was boob tubes. And, cropped pants. And they, it is I've seen it. It's genuinely shocking.
Wow. Okay.
The fashion that these aged children are being put in.
Wow.
Is horrifying.
Fucking hell.
Thanks for following.
And this is fashion.
The fashion, my ass. Thank you for following me.
Thanks for the gift.
But
it's just like, hang on. You're putting your children. You're putting these children in these fashion. And then, we wonder why people are having their lives ruined because they're going, oh, they were looking at my child like a pervert. I'm sorry, but when the child is literally wearing something like that, what am I supposed to do? Fucking put tape over my eye so I can't see where the fuck I'm going?
It's like, wow, that like fucking out.
I look anywhere and all I can see is flesh.
That's wow.
Not my fault.
That's not fashion. That's fucking breeding grounds for predators. Wow. But also, like people like Talia, they're gonna wonder when their kids grow up. I see it all the time. I see videos of women coming online and complaining, my kid doesn't talk to me anymore. They're estranged. Why? Ask yourself why that is. It's a scary world these days. Yeah, it is. Reminds me of that kids. Can't be kids. Yeah, they can't be kids anymore. This is one thing that I hate about the summer months. Yeah, cars. Yeah. That's what's going to happen. Because it's just... I've just bought privacy shorts for under her uniform. She's 6. My God, Karen. Oh, my life. Oh, okay. I just saw what that was, yeah. they're spectralizing them early, so then it's normalized when they are older. Yeah, Flo, it's just disgusting. It's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Oh my god, Kaz. Someone came up on my FYP yesterday defending buying child. What? Oh, okay. There's so many things we have to do to protect our kids. Yeah, exactly, Karen. I reckon people who stick up and stand by predators and know they should be locked up. Yeah, Lucifer, yeah.
No, I say we just give them to Lucifer.
Yeah, give them to Lucifer, let them all ban. Don't know how about our country's school are run by preds. I mean, oh, you're back because yeah. My friend has a child and she wears shorts under her school dress. Male teachers oh my god, Ebony, what the fuck? What the fuck?
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Hope she made a note of them. Start reporting.
Yeah.
Why are they looking?
Yeah, exactly, Karen. Yeah, unalike preds don't re-offend. But this is the logic. This is what pisses me off. Pred supporter Talia over here is trying to excuse away, like I turned around and said, E is going to be either in. I mean, there's only one way that this is going. I'm sorry, but there's only going to be one way that this is going to be turned away. Now, E's going to be in prison. That's what's going to happen. Because it's going to go too far. The police are going to have to do something. And then, I'm sorry, but Talia Dean also is going to need to be looked at. Anyone supporting the Pred is going to need to be looked at as well. I do find it weird why Talia is fighting East Corner so hard. Yeah. And it will be a man's prison. Yeah, I know. It will. It'll be a man's prison because, yeah. And it'll be in the news, and it'll be a Netflix documentary, and then you'll have the likes of Talia, who support E, and everyone currently all in the comments, because guess what? Guess what will happen? All the kids that are currently in Elphaba's chat, and all the ones that are in the likey, and all the ones that were in Roblox, they will become adults. And that will all come out. They will also have their voice. It's wrong, yeah. Well, back in my school days, my head teacher was arrested for being an... Yeah, Jesse, yeah, it will happen. It will happen. Kids need to be kids again. Too many adult issues in their childhood. It's not right. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Talia needs looking at now, definitely. Yeah, yep. The ARC agency needs to be shut the fuck down, and Talia Dean needs to be in handcuffs for supporting a Pred. That's what needs to happen. He needs bringing down. He's dangerous. My kids even agree he's nothing but a creep. Yeah, a creep, yeah. Sink the ARC, yeah.
Just make sure you hit the right one. Don't want to get Noah's.
Hi, Pink Cat. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for the help, Pink Cat. What the fuck did that do? How long was I live before? I can't remember.
You were hitting about 2. What time are we on now?
I don't know what the time is.
Yeah.
Thanks for the gift.
4 hours.
Gotta go as phone is running out. I hope you have a good day. Okay, Louise. I am 1:30 p.m. Yeah, it's 1:30 p.m. I am going to cut it here, ladies and gents, theys, and all everyone in between.
He, she's, gays, and theys.
Yes, he, she's, theys, and gays. I know we didn't get through everything. There's so much. There's just so much that happens on a fucking daily basis.
There's only so much There's only so
aces,
much bullshit.
Yeah, aces.
There's only so much bullshit, and we're running out of field.
Yeah, running out of field. I know, you know, there's only so much, like, I riled myself up a little bit as well. Thank you everyone for coming in. And I want to thank everyone for the gifts as well. Again, you know, you don't have to, but, you know, I love the fact that we have built this amazing community that we have. I will catch everyone later. I hope everyone has a fabulous day, and we're going to leave out. We're going to